Oh, man, my ninjas.
Yeah.
My ninjas.
Yeah.
The hell is going on, man? How we doing? How we feeling? How we living? Happy New Year's to the dojo. Happy New Year's to you, brothers.
Yep.
How's everything, man? How's Jones, man?
Yep.
See you out here blingy.
Blingy.
New sweaters and stuff. You know, how was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? How have you been, good brother Heshington Bartholomew Aloysius Jenkins Jones Jr.
The third. Good, man. Christmas was cool. A little upset.
Oh, you didn't get what you wanted?
Nah, no, it wasn't. I didn't. A gift that I was waiting for did not
didn't come in time?
Never
came?
Just here yet. So I'm a little perturbed. But Christmas was cool. Yeah, you know, got some clothes and shit. Nothing crazy. Got a laptop, so that's cool.
Oh snap! What time?
Righteous.
It's a Dell XPS 15.
Sounds expensive.
I think it was.
Start putting numbers and letters together. Yeah,
XPS. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
XPS
15.
XPS 25 bat signal. Yeah.
9. Yeah, 15.
9
50 20. I think it was like 9
God
5
damn.
20.
You lost
50,
2. Right. So you got a computer.
Yeah, with a laptop. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's too many numbers. Jesus, that's how much it costs?
Maybe. Did I buy it? No.
Yo, you talking to Mr. 15 right here?
Nah, $1,400, my nigga.
14 for the 15. Fuck you talking about, man? Watch your mouth.
That's the name of the podcast. 14 for the 50.
14 for the 15, man.
Yeah, so that was that was cool.
That's like major dick, dude. Fuck.
New Year's, went to my boy's house. You know, I got a little drunk, nothing too crazy. It was like 4 people. It wasn't nothing crazy. We just hung out, watched TV, and watched movies and shit, and watched the ball drop, drank a little, and then I dipped and went home. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, work sucks though. That's been kicking my ass lately. So I've been, a little sad about that. But besides that, everything's been cool. Cool. It's working like a slave. Yeah,
as always.
Yamil, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that song by Soulja Boy?
Yeah, bitch, yeah.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Stupid as shit. That's all you've been doing the past 6 weeks, 7 weeks. How long have you been going? Man, weeks.
It's been a couple. Yeah, I mean, just chilling, just enjoying the time off. I don't do shit to begin with, so I just working and coming home and just sleeping and watching Netflix or whatever. It's nothing super crazy.
Cool.
I was trying to get my shit hooked up, but my fucking Go LXR ain't working on the new laptop. And it's driving me insane, and I'm about to fucking punch a hole through the wall.
They can update the drivers or some shit?
I don't know
So
what.
you can't update drivers?
Nah, I did.
It
I
some
did all
dumb
that
shit like that. It just be dumb shit.
No, I did all that. It's got some weird shit where it's like, I'll plug it in, the app will freeze. I'll unplug it, app unfreezes. I'll plug it back in, app freezes. So now I after hours and hours of searching and looking for some shit, I found some shit where it's like, I can get it to work, but it won't stay. And I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Yeah, it's like I gotta go to like the device manager and then go to like the USB thing for the thing. Like I have to uninstall it, then unplug it, uninstall it, plug it back in, and then it'll start working.
Oh, that bitch ain't plug and play. I don't fuck with it.
But then it won't fucking work. But it worked fine on my other laptop. That's the thing which is pissing me off. It worked fine. I didn't have remotely as much.
Is it
of an
Windows
issue.
11?
It is Windows 11. I think that's what it is.
That's probably what the fuck it is.
I
That's
think
why
that's
I don't upgrade that shit. Like,
What?
no, leave me alone.
It came. Well,
I know
it came
like
with
that.
So it's like
Which is
I'm trying to do
fucked
this shit. I'm like, a dog.
Damn,
When I
so
tell y'all
you-
about the nah,
You might
I'm about to snap that nigga ass.
you might have to wait until like GoXLR
Updates and shit.
and
Because I'm trying to
then-
like, is there some other like option I can do for this shit? I don't know. So it's just been driving me
Every time that
insane.
Windows 11 shit, I say, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, I'm not
Stop.
doing it. I'm not doing it. I hate upgrades.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
time.
This shit updated on the fucking last episode of the pod, and I couldn't like record and stream at the same time. I was like, oh my god, like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Had to wait till they update the driver and shit.
Quit
Yeah.
touching shit.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, that shit was fucking pissed me off.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Because I was trying to do some shit. I was like, nah, I can't even fucking do it because this thing's fucking acting like an asshole.
Yeah.
So, gang sign.
So that's it?
Yeah, it's been black and stressed.
Black and straight.
All right, Coolio. Bobby!
Yeah.
Robert, how are you?
Robert, don't call me that. I hate when people used to call me
I
that when I
know.
was younger. Is you name Robert? No.
Nah.
It's the masturbation. Niggas Bobby, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob alive, man. Fuck going on with you, man.
Chilling.
How's your vacation been? A vacation away from here been?
Mhm.
What you been up to?
It was cool. Kind of glad Christmas was over. It kind of came and went.
I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it was Christmas.
It's because we old, nigga.
Yeah.
And we men.
No, it just didn't feel like it. Period. Maybe because of the weather. It just felt like a
Dog, this weather's been
Yeah, it
insane.
is.
And it's like on one hand, I want to say something, but also
but
it's
then I'm
like,
nah,
you know what?
Shut the fuck up.
Just enjoy this shit. But it's like it'd be like 40.
Oh, this your last winter, nigga.
That's a fact. It's
Y'all
like
gonna die.
we
This
live
the
in
best
New.
one I've ever had.
We in New
Yeah.
England. It's like 40 degrees most days.
Yeah, it was almost
in
60.
January.
It was almost 60 at
It
one
was
point.
like high 50. I was like, yo,
In
I went
January.
outside. I was at work and I had on my heavy ass coat. I was
Yeah,
like, it's about to be cold today.
Sweating.
By like 11, I took that bitch. I was like,
Yeah.
nigga, it's kind of
It's a little warmer.
hot out here.
Yeah.
Wet, nigga.
It's like in January, like in New England, like we look like.
Now, if this is a precursor to the summer, I quit.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going outside.
That's a physics. I can't even think about
Nah,
that.
Yeah.
Going
But yeah, I mean, what makes if it's this warm now, imagine when it's supposed to get hot, and not even just us, because if you look at what's happening all around the world, shit is crazy. Like
You
fucking
know
it's flooding in like California because of the
Yeah.
rain and shit.
California,
it's
it was
like,
like-
here. This shit
Yeah.
is weird because in Buffalo they got that huge ass
Yeah.
snowstorm where
Oh
like
yeah.
12 people died or some
No,
shit.
yeah,
I was
it's
like,
true,
oh,
true.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Pocket of heat coming from something there.
Something.
So that happened, and
People died. Yeah.
yeah, and I went out New Year's. I wasn't going to,
Mm.
but I was like, yo, this is like the warmest it's ever been. I gotta go somewhere. But what fucked it up?
Shake my dick somewhere.
Gotta get somebody
Stay
pregnant.
warm.
New year, new fetus.
But what fucked it up is that it was raining.
Yeah.
If it wasn't raining, it would have been a perfect night. It was still cool. Like people were still out. But I was like, yeah, I gotta go out because like this is like probably the last time it'll be this warm. I don't remember it being this
Psych.
fucking warm. Like,
Mm.
but it was cool. It was cool. Nothing too crazy. I was fucking playing Breath of the Wild a lot. I'm kind of addicted to that shit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen
See
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the point to where I'm playing that shit offline. I played that shit 3 more times offline.
Oh, this nigga.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna beat this shit for the new one come out.
Yeah, I'm kind of addicted to that shit now. You know what's crazy? I could beat it, but I don't even want to beat it.
You're just gonna run around just.
Yeah, I'm
do
just
shit.
running around because it's mad shit that
You
you,
can
gotta
just do.
Yeah, just mad shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this game is like never ending, but fuck it. just walking around finding new shit. I'm like, all right, let me see what's up with this. Okay, that was cool. But the most interesting thing that happened, this actually happened last year. Like what was it? The end of November?
Mm.
Did I tell y'all I did that Ancestry.com shit before?
Mm.
Yeah, you was like
Maybe.
part European or some shit.
Yeah, so like, oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I did that, right? And this chick hit me up.
Uh-oh.
And she was like, we were first cousins. And I was like, okay.
Not in Alabama.
Yeah.
You gotta relax. You just met her. Well, maybe I don't know. Keep going.
But yeah.
First
but
lovers in Alabama.
First lovers. Oh, but yeah. So I was talking to her and she was like, I think you're my first cousin. And I'm like, okay. So I'm talking to her. I'm like, she told me her whole spiel. Like she never met her dad and shit like that. And I'm like, who's your mom? Because it's New Haven. Like everybody knows everybody. I'm like, okay, let me see if I know her last name, if it's familiar. Like she said her mother's last name was Knox. I was like, Knox? I don't know any fucking Knox. So then like we got this family group chat where everybody in it. So I just I said, send me a picture.
Mm-hmm.
So she sent me a picture of what she looked like. And I threw it in the group chat. I said, did anybody know like a Rachel Knox? And nobody said anything. My mom is really good with memory. Like she don't know anybody. So I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, okay. So we had this conversation in the off air shit like that got mad women in the family, and there's not too many men. So she's 42. So I'm like, okay, it's not too many 60-year-old men in my
Right. Somebody
family.
old
This
enough
shit should be easy. So I spent the whole day asking around. Nobody knew nothing. So then the next day, she's like, "Oh, yeah, I made a mistake. Like, you don't say that you're my first cousin." I'm like, "Man, like
Sis,
you."
I'm your sister.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was joking.
I knew it was going there. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
I was just trying to be an asshole. I ain't mean to be right.
I ain't mean to be right.
Shit, ain't my baby.
So now you got a half sister?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
shit.
how she said it, she's like, "Oh no, you're not my first cousin." I was like, "Man, you got me going around asking me
asking
shit."
niggas
She was like,
questions?
"Nah, I just said you're my half brother." I was like, "Ooh, I know exactly who the pappy is."
He the pappy.
Now, since that happened, this was like
Oh,
going
shit.
yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
this happened in like December.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, fuck, I got this information. How the hell am I gonna spill this to people?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Goddamn.
Wait, go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I was like, oh, all right, how the fuck am I gonna tell people? But the thing that was fucking me up is that I hate retaining information important information
Yeah.
that's drama filled.
Yeah.
I can't keep it in
You
for long.
You
but
gotta like get it out.
I can, but I
yeah.
can't. It's like, yo, I gotta get this shit
I just want to get it off my chest. Yeah.
Yeah, so she told me everything. She was like, "Oh yeah, my mom never knew my dad, some shit like that." And
That shit running the family, boy.
she said my mom never knew my dad. She's the only child. And then she was like, "Do you know who my dad is? Is he still alive?" I was like, "Oh yeah, he alive."
Oh, he right here.
Oh, I know that nigga
Oh,
very
he alive,
well.
all right. Oh man.
Oh, this lady want to talk to you.
It's like, want to talk to you real quick. Said y'all got something in common.
So I was like, okay, like, I wasn't thinking it was a mistake, but I was like, okay, like this is the dead giveaway because all of us look alike.
Yeah.
I said, send me a picture.
Yeah.
This motherfucker sent me a picture. Like she's just like my older brother.
Oh, shit.
Man.
And then every time she sent the picture, she looked like somebody in the family.
See, it's not Bobby Fall's genetic.
Yeah, it's genetic.
He can't help it.
How old is your oldest sibling?
I was gonna ask that.
Well,
Not
should I
including
get
her.
to that now?
No, let him
Okay.
go ahead.
Sorry.
Should I get to that? Well, I could get to that. All right. So I had two other older brothers. I have two older brothers. They're 6 months apart. Yeah. So I'm 36.
Rolling Stone.
My oldest brother is like 46, right? So we're 10 years apart.
Oh, so they twins.
Yeah. My sister, from my mom, she's 36.
Okay.
No, she's 38. She's 38. Then come me, I'm 36. And then everybody down the line is like 2 years, 3 years apart
Right, yeah.
until we get to the last one.
Yeah.
She's 42. So she had to come in between my older brother. So
There was a lot of furniture moving.
Yeah, so-
holidays, boy.
yeah, so the difficult part was it, because honestly, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It was always a running joke in the family that my father had another kid out there, but we never knew. Like it was just like a running joke. Like even my cousin said it. It was just a something that was out there, and nobody never knew. So I couldn't hold that shit in. So I told my older brother. So because I asked her where she lived at, she's like North Carolina. I was like, oh shit, my older brother's down there. So I told my older brother. He started laughing, and he said he heard it was a girl a long time ago, but he just brushed it off. And this is where the fucking drama.
It's all your fault.
How was it my fault?
Because you did the ancestry shit.
Ain't my fault. Should have been snooping around. Goddammit. So, but the hard part was figuring out when to tell. Cause I told my older sister, and then I was like, "Yo, we gotta figure this out because like if this happened in between when he met my mom, I'm not saying shit." But it happened before my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, so now I got to figure out when to tell people because I couldn't tell them in the beginning of December.
Tell them
Cause
to the show. Hey, y'all want to know something?
I couldn't tell them in the beginning of December because they all went on a trip to Mexico, and I was like, nope, can't do that.
They done left that nigga.
Yeah, I can't. I can't tell them when they get back because it's Christmas. It's gonna be awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
Got a present for you.
I can't tell them at the beginning of January because that's my mom's birthday is the 7th. So I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that shit.
All right.
So I waited
New
until
year, new sibling.
yeah. So kind of find
New year, new fetus.
New year, new fetus.
It's a grown ass woman.
So she told her mom, and she said her mom was crying and shit like that.
Fuck.
Like, yeah. So and I was like, damn, when the fuck? I was like, yo, when the fuck am I gonna tell? Don't say it. Don't say it. I know what you're thinking, but don't say it. So I was like, when the fuck am I gonna tell this nigga? So, cause at first I was gonna tell my mom first. But then, like, my sister's like, no, don't do that. And then I was like, yo, I'm about to tell her. Then she was like, I'm out of here.
I don't want no parts of this.
So then I just waited. So then my mom's birthday passed and shit like that. It did. I told my older brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
My older sister and my younger sister.
Mm.
So she was like, I was like, is mommy there? She was like, no. I was like, okay. Like, she was asking me when my father get off. It's like, it should be like any minute.
Got off.
Like, all right, let me go.
That's his problem. He's getting off too much. He's getting off too much.
So I'm like nervous as fuck. So I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
So it's me, my older sister, and one of my younger sisters sitting in the living room, right?
Intervention for this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you won't tell us?
But I didn't know my younger brother was upstairs, so he came down. I was like, oh,
It's
fuck
a
it.
family
Like, I was like, either way, this shit getting out. I can't hold this shit no more.
Yeah.
It's been too long. It's been
Three
like
other people
fucking-
know eventually it's gonna
Yeah,
go.
it's been too long. And this is like the only time. So he came in, was kicking jokes and shit like that.
Mm.
And I basically explained to him. I said, so you remember I did that Ancestry.com thing? So then I basically explained it how I did to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
How, like, you know, she said she was first cousin. Then I
yeah.
said, no, come to find out, she's my half sister. And then he was like,
He's like, oh, word.
I was like, yeah. And then he was like, how'd that happen? I was like, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
So you tell me.
Well, when a man loves a woman, and then like that's what, you know what I
I
mean? They
swear
get
to God,
together.
I wish I should have recorded this shit. I wish
Kiss, Kiss,
something
Baby.
told me.
Kiss, baby.
Something told me to record this shit because it was the funniest shit
Oh,
ever.
you recorded it?
Just I wish I
shit.
did because his expressions was so funny. And then my sister was sitting there. What this nigga? You can't play that. So you gonna play this long ass fucking instrumental?
He did that. Did you ever seen that meme of it's like it's a drawing, but it's like Captain Kirk, and he's like doing that work with his hand, like he's
Yeah.
surprised, but he's not really surprised.
Yeah.
He made that face by his dad. He's like, "Oh, what say word?" No, it's like he's like, "Fuck, I'm caught."
Yeah. So the thing,
Bitch got the drop on us.
back against the wall.
He's back against the wall.
Yeah. So the thing about it is that he don't remember.
Yeah,
don't
fucking
remember.
40 years ago. You don't remember?
Yeah, like man, fucking long ago. This nigga had to be like 23, 22 or some shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, he was
Oh, that
definitely.
back child support is crazy.
Well, that's over with.
It's over. She's 42, nigga. Ain't no
Yeah, it's
child
over.
support.
I know.
She support herself,
Over.
nigga.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, that mom, she can sue for something.
For what?
I don't know. Nigga, you owe me.
Can she get it now after she's 42? Like,
I don't know the
oh,
laws.
that's some crazy shit. If I escape the child support and you come back with it, nigga, yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
I
man.
changed my whole name and went to go get some milk and cigarettes, and you come back.
You
with
know,
a
that's the
fucking-
funny thing.
Yeah.
Because the funny thing was that my father was like, like he was mad at the mom. He was like, how don't she know what she slept with? I said, nigga, honestly, you changed your name. So
Oh.
he changed his name because his
Dick
name was Bobby Redfern at first.
Yeah.
But he changed it to like his mother's last name, Bobby Emery. So you kind of changed your name. So even if she wanted to, she couldn't find you.
Yo,
Even though she
Your daddy better than Jimmy Hoffa, yo.
Facts.
That nigga hide and go see champ, nigga.
What was that fucking movie with Leonardo
20 years
DiCaprio?
running.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He
Catch
was
Me If
like,
You Can?
Yeah,
Was that
that's
Catch Me If You
yeah, he said that. Catch me if you can, nigga. Just change my last name.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, but he didn't though. So he's taking it serious. Like, oh, I don't play like that. Because he really don't. Because he
Okay.
really don't. That's
If
one
he-
of his big things.
If
It's
he
like-
knew she was really out there, he would have tried to do what he could.
Yeah,
to
because
take
I
her,
even
yeah.
told her that. She was like, do you think that I would have been around if you didn't do it? I said, yeah, you would have been around.
Yeah,
But, you know, mama didn't know. So,
Shit, yeah. Change his name, dipped out.
yeah, that's what it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This thing Bobby just.
So
be
that
having
was
a life.
9 of y'all.
No, it's 11.
Fuck.
Skiing and skedaddling.
Let's get that.
Coming and going.
Is
Son of a roller.
Papa was a rolling stone.
that just the instrumental?
Nah, it's just a long ass intro. You know, songs
Back in the
I didn't know it
70s,
that
nigga.
long.
Nah, that song is
They
fuck.
played music,
I don't remember it was that long.
and then they got to the jam
Oh, but yeah,
because you had to smoke fucking your reefer.
gotta hit the whack
'Cause that's back when it was reefer. It wasn't not even weed. It was reefer back then.
You gotta do a couple lines.
That too.
You ready?
Did I,
Let's do it.
hit the Huron.
Speaking of that, I just seen like this clip of this movie called Fire Out Man, and it had this dude, not Red Fox, they call him Red.
Mm-hmm.
You remember you seen House Party 3? The one with the
Oh,
dad.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
expecting some shit like this.
What's his name?
I forgot his name. I'm thinking it's Red because his hair is red. It wasn't Red Fox.
Nah.
Was it? It wasn't Red.
Fuck. Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah. But yeah, like he was in a clip and then he was like, "What kind of coke is this?" And he sniffed it. He's like, "Shit, fuck,
that good
God
shit.
damn it."
That's that. Make your face numb shit.
That's that pure shit.
It's that Colombian.
But yeah,
Unstepped on.
Fuck is his name? Niggas not in the cast credits. Fuck is his
Cast
name?
credits.
Ronaldo Ray.
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah. So how was your time off, my friend?
Oh, Bobby, you done?
Yeah, I'm done. That was it.
Fuck. That nigga.
The guy.
Oh,
just lived a life.
Whole.
that and damn, finally.
3.5 minutes later.
Yeah, goddamn. She's actually coming back up here because I think her birthday is like January 28th or something like that.
Oh shit. So,
Like so next week.
Yeah, next
she
week.
should be up here.
Oh shit.
Me, I'm cool about it. I'm like,
Family
whatever.
I mean,
reunion.
what the fuck can you do? Like, you
know,
can't
right?
do shit about it now.
She been here for 40-something
Yeah,
years.
yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much.
So it's like, I
It
mean,
ain't like she want anything. The motherfucker's married. She went through like nursing school and shit like that. She got a house. She got like 3 kids.
yeah, she's maybe just want a relationship.
Yeah, pretty much.
Daddy?
That But yeah,
Mm.
what you do? My stories be interesting, nigga.
Nigga, you just living a life, dog.
It's
Nigga's
always
like, oh
fun.
yeah, Christmas is cool. Oh, by the way, I have a secret sister.
Yeah. Secret sister.
Bro, that's just not a secret because he didn't know about her.
Yeah,
I have a new sister,
Yeah, you did.
but she old.
Yeah.
I have a new old sister.
Yeah.
Old new sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly,
Uh-oh.
she likes playing Mario.
Whoa.
Rabbits.
See?
Mario Rabbits. That's strange.
Genetic.
Yeah.
Genetics, man.
Video games.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't that excited. I didn't find a sibling. I didn't find shit. Let's see. So Christmas went off without a hitch. I might have spent like $300 on my kids, maybe.
That's not bad.
I feel like I made out cool. You know, it was a lot of Robux and V-Bucks and, you know,
God
clothes and here and there, whatever shit. I gave my daughter $50 in like Robux. She spent that shit in 2 minutes.
Jesus.
Fact.
Just on skins and bullshit. I was like, don't ask me for shit till like your birthday. Christmas was cool. New Year's, I stayed in the house with the kids. Then I fell asleep around like maybe 2 or 3. All I've been really doing is, you know, chilling, going to the gym, writing. Have not done any comedy this year yet. I'm looking to get back into that this week. What happened to me? Oh, I was at the gym one day, and I was walking in the locker room, and this big nigga stopped me. He got to be like 6'1", but he's like stocky and shit. So this nigga stopped me and says, "Hey, you got a podcast?"
Uh-oh.
I'm like, "Yeah." Now, off rip, I don't know this nigga. He don't look familiar. He not in the Discord, nothing like that. So I'm like, I don't have to fight nobody in the gym. Like, this nigga mad big. I'm sizing him up. don't approach me in the gym, in the locker room at that. So I'm like, fuck, now I gotta fight this nigga. So he says, wait right here real quick. I'm like, fuck, he about to call somebody.
He about to jump me.
He about to jump me, man. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go out there and get a weight. I'm gonna knock this nigga out if I need to.
Get a weight.
So he comes back to me and he has one of the 3 Ninjas hoodies.
Oh shit.
He was like, yo, I fuck with y'all, yo. I fuck with the shit. I think he Suerte brother.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he said he took it from Suerte. He was like, yo, I take a lot of his shit. and then he said like, you know, when people see me with the 3 Ninjas shit, like, oh, you got the 3 Ninjas on your shit. Oh, shit is dope. And then, you know, he wanted the links and all that shit. So I guess I found a supporter in the weirdest way because I walked in the gym with one of the hoodies.
Yeah.
And he was like, them niggas look familiar. I was like, yeah, that's me on there. That was cool. What else happened? Oh yeah, my daughter, she's hitting that age, man. She asked me for boy advice, man.
Damn.
It's fucking scary.
At least she asked.
Yeah, she had. You know,
Yeah.
she wanted to know how to turn a nigga down.
No.
So yeah, so it was like some boy wanted to invite her to the movies, and he told her that he liked her. I was like, look at you, little fox. You got fucking niggas liking you and shit. But then she like, I don't like him like that. I was like, okay.
I was like, well, that's gonna be a lot of your life.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of your life.
Better get used to this.
Yeah, I was like, I gave her some advice to, just let him down easy. Don't fucking scar him for life and shit.
Try not to.
Yeah, don't say no harsh shit.
Turn that nigga to the incel.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Turn
but
it to Andrew Tate, nigga.
yeah, you don't want to create the next none of them niggas.
Facts.
So gave
More
her some
fresh and
advice.
more fit.
More fresh.
She took it well. I'm happy that she came to me with that. So, I guess we're building that relationship, day by day. I know it's some shit she's not gonna tell me.
Yeah, man.
But that's
Facts,
just the nature of kids and growing up, and you're not gonna tell your parents everything.
But at least
at least she's comfortable enough or stupid enough to know that she can come to me with this.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be everything.
No.
Some shit gonna be specifically for mom.
Yeah, I
don't have those parts, or I just don't know.
Yeah,
some gonna be with me. Was like, hey, how do I deal with this? I'm gonna tell you how to get these niggas up off you. Other than that, I just been chilling, working, plot my escape from my job. That's about it. What else has happened? I ain't really get shit for Christmas either. I ain't no laptop, nothing. Bunch of Merry Christmases and gift cards, and maybe that's about it.
Sling it better, nigga.
I'm gonna let you talk for now. It's cool. It's cool.
Nah, fuck. I'm sorry. My bad.
Teach me. Teach me, your wise one.
Nigga, just put it in there.
And then wiggle it around. See what happens?
Yeah.
All right. I'll try that next time. This bitch gonna kick me in my chest. Fuck up off me.
What fuck is the dumb shit you doing? He said to do it.
He said to do it. He got a laptop. I got internal bleeding. Bullshit. Oh man.
Shit. That was my pancreas.
You don't need that. But yeah, man. Feel good to be back in the studio. It's been a long break. First of all, shout out to whoever sent us this. I think I know who sent us this. Sent us a nice little gift card for some drinks. So appreciate that. Appreciate the dojo gang. Next time, put somebody's name on it, because this shit was sitting here at G Studio and nobody knew who the fuck it was. They almost sent it back.
Yeah, it's like it's a bomb.
Yeah, like Death Note Down. Who the fuck is Death Note Down? And he was like, oh, it's the nigga Domino. But yeah, man. How does this shit sound? SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio. Killed that shit. Wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. If any of your comments, questions, or concerns, if you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to visit our website, 3ninjaspodcast.com. We got, all the merch up there. I might have some new shit coming soon. We will see. Consider supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/3 Ninjas Podcast. Everything goes back into the show. If you're watching on YouTube right now, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, every time we drop a video. If you're watching live on Twitch right now, you do have Amazon Prime. You can connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account, and you get one free subscription a month. You can use that on us or any other creator on Twitch. It's at your discretion. I suggest you use it on us. If you listen to the audio form of the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, please be sure to give us a nice rating and review, whatever you feel like we deserve. It's not recommended, but it's not obligated, but I recommend that you do. It helps us move up in the algorithm, helps us get noticed by others. We give you this show, for free. I just need you 5 seconds. Just click a star. Don't, please, not 1s or 2s. Probably 3 and up. If you fuck with us. Yeah, you can do 5th. 5. Yeah, that's cool. What else? Reddit, Discord is a cool place. Come join the dojo. Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, all that good shit. Just type in 3 Ninjas Podcast on your social media platform. On your, what the fuck is it? Search. Just type on Google 3 Ninjas Podcast and we pop up. Hopefully.
Small toes. Yeah.
Fuck you. I told you I don't feel good.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah. So we did just get a question. If you want to read that, or do we want to do the bracket?
The bracket.
Okay, bracket.
You want the bracket?
Okay.
All right, so shout out to Cherry.
Send in questions.
Yeah, send in questions.
Please.
Cherry posted this in Discord, and I thought this would be interesting because at the time we did not have a question. So this was a bracket for, I guess, the where is it?
Most kind or
the most universally liked
yeah.
people, and there's a bracket. So it's a 1 through 16 bracket style, March Madness style, whatever. And we're gonna go through this until we have a universally liked person champion, I guess. So the first one is Bob Ross and The Rock. Who was more universally liked? Bob Ross. And Bob Ross is a 1 seed and Rock is a 16 seed, which I think is very, very low. I want to say
it's probably Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
I want to say Bob Ross.
Yeah, it's Bob Ross.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like people just love his his voice and his afro. And
yeah.
he's gotten many of generations of kids to just sit and watch people paint. It's just so fucking soothing and relaxing.
Plus, like, whenever you see Bob Ross, it's usually just him doing the show, and he's always just like being so positive and light and like, oh look, what's to make a happy tree? Oh, what is this now? And look, the bird needs friends. And it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like you just got that positive energy going about him. It's like real mellow and like calming. There's something about that I think people really latch on to.
Yeah, and Rock, even though he had his rebrand, we remember, nigga. We remember how you used to be Brahma Bull and doing all that wild shit. But even though Rock is light, I don't think he beats Bob Ross.
Plus, lately, like if you talk about like the last 2 months or so,
he's been a piece of shit.
Yeah, people. I mean, according to people on the internet, like apparently,
according to DC,
friends or whatever, like it's like but then it's like one of them things where the niggas was like, Tyrese was right the whole time about and shit. So like, who knows? Maybe The Rock maybe it's all a facade, but I still want to believe he's a nice person because he seemed like.
Yeah, even his documentary, he just seemed like a cool guy, dude, and like the industry just fucked him over.
Yeah. But if I had to choose out of those two, I would be Bob
Ross. All right, so Bob Ross wins, number 1 seed, landslide. Let's see. Next we got Keanu Reeves and Mr. Rogers.
That's a hard one.
This one's a tough one.
I feel like Keanu Reeves is a product of the internet and I guess sheep, because people just. I feel like Keanu Reeves deserves it, but people just go with that narrative a lot just because, just to go along with the crowd type thing.
I don't think so. Because he does a lot of normal shit, like taking subways and shit.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
He just be there. And
it's one of the things where I don't know if it's necessarily true because obviously I didn't do research. But if you ever like read a lot of the stories about Keanu Reeves and some of the stuff that he's done, it's like he seems to be like really like he did some shit like where he would split his salary with like to make it so that the other people who working on his films get paid more, and he's doing like all that type of shit. So like, if you believe that, he might really be the world's nicest human being in the world. Yeah. Like he only lives off of like 10% of what he actually makes because he gives a lot of it away because he's very altruistic. He doesn't really need all that money to live, so he gives a lot of it away and all that kind of shit. But again, it's one of the things where I think by nature of how I was introduced and what it is attached to my life, I think Mr. Rogers wins that for me just because it's so tied into watching the show and all that kind of shit. And then in my head, Mr. Rogers is Mr. Rogers from the show. I don't know Mr. Rogers in real life, so Mr. Rogers from the show gotta win to me in my head. In my head,
I base it on what I've seen people be mad at. Who I've seen people be mad at. Like I've never seen anybody be mad at Keanu Reeves, but I've seen people getting upset at Mr. Rogers lately.
Oh really? What
yeah,
Mr. Rogers do?
Because somebody made this meme with it's a montage of Mr. Rogers saying, "Boys are boys and girls are girls."
They mad about that?
In like the 80s?
Dog, before that, it was like the 70s.
Yeah,
or maybe it was 80s. Yeah, you probably right. 80s. But in the 80s, that's what it was.
Yeah, no, but...
Hefe said people didn't like Mr. Rogers because of the content he did with kids. White folks ain't like how he was teaching kids not to be racist.
That makes me like him even more.
He was one of the motherfuckers that had black people on his show when it wasn't.
And treat them like people.
Yeah, you said universally liked though, so that's
fair. I mean that's fair. That's fair.
So Keanu Reeves or Mr. Rogers? We going with Mr. Rogers?
I'm going Mr. Rogers.
I'm going with Keanu.
So I guess you'll be the tiebreaker.
Might have to go Mister.
Yeah.
You said universally.
Plus, he had that train.
Yeah. Nigga was so nice and pleasant as a kid. Like,
that's what I'm saying. He had house shoes, nigga.
House shoes.
I didn't watch Bill and Ted. I was always in the neighborhood.
I did.
All right, so
there were no excellent adventures for me.
Right. So next we have Alex Trebek and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek.
Yeah, man.
Jamie Foxx done roasted a nigga out of his comedy career.
Oh shit! I
Yeah.
don't know why I forgot
I
about
am
that.
your conscience.
And I heard Jamie Foxx was an asshole back in the day, like a serious asshole.
Yeah, I think comedians, how some comedians are. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Alex Trebek.
Yeah, I think Alex Trebek won that.
Yeah.
All right, now this one could be the most controversial one. Dolly Parton and Robin Williams.
Oh, it's Robert Will for me.
Yeah, it's Robin Will.
Even Dolly Parton with the cannons? Cannon.
Look, Cannon. No, I mean Dolly Parton. Listen,
I just saw a picture of Dolly Parton like
back
the
in the day?
70s. Woo, man.
had it.
White woman had it.
The milk.
Magnesia.
The milk.
Oh, man. I want to know what the fuck Jolene looked like. That bitch looked crazy.
I feel like I saw a picture. I swear I feel like I seen a picture and she was not Dolly Parton. No disrespect to Jolie, but
Dolly Parton's far from her.
But you know what I mean? You don't gotta be pretty to get fucked.
Yeah, that's a fucking fact. So
Jolene.
Yeah.
Jolene.
I mean, in all honesty, I might have to go Robin Williams.
Yeah, I'm going Rob.
Even though I have heard some stories about him from
It was the coke.
I mean, I've heard stories about him from other comedians, but from the fans, I don't really hear anything bad. I think the fans matter more than, what the insiders know. So universally, I would say Robin Williams.
Yeah, just like, again, it's one of the things, like the image I have of the person in my head versus maybe what the reality might be. Who knows? Because I don't know these people enough and I don't know enough about them. Mm-hmm. But like the image I have is like, to me, it's Robert Will.
Mm. Now, this one I think is really easy. Shaq versus Paul Rudd.
Oh, that's
Paul
easy.
I know
Paul Rudd.
mad niggas that hate Shaq.
Yeah, it's Paul Rudd.
I might have to go Paul Rudd on this one.
That's a nigga don't age. He definitely signed to deal with the devil or something.
Yeah. Okay, Paul Rudd. Steve Martin and Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk.
Wait a minute.
Just off video games alone, niggas fuck with Tony Hawk. Niggas started skateboarding because of Tony Hawk.
Steve Martin been gone. Steve Martin in his heyday, I would say him. But Tony
Wasn't
Hawk,
Steve Martin a little racist?
No.
No.
Was that Chevy Chase? It was one
Chevy
guy.
Chase definitely
probably
racist.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah, it was probably Chevy
Chevy
Chase.
Chase is actually absolutely a fact racist.
Yeah. Mixing up my white man. All right, so Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that one. I can roll with that one.
All right, Tony Hawk. This one's really
Difficult?
fucking hard.
Oh shit.
Steve Irwin or Jack Black?
I would say Steve Irwin.
Because he's trying to save animals.
Yeah.
The cloaca.
Jack Black.
But Jack Black got more tenure though. Like he just,
Jack Black.
He just jovial.
just a jovial,
Just
cool ass,
seems like a
funny ass,
nice-
just seemed like a genuine person.
Yeah.
Steve Irwin, is my childhood. Crikey, all that shit. With him wrestling crocodiles and alligators and rescuing fucking koalas out of trees and sloths and all types of stuff.
Cloaca.
I feel like Steve Irwin influenced a generation though.
I'm just going by how people would feel like universally. And I think Steve Irwin would get some hate from PETA.
Oh, for fucking with the animals.
Yeah.
But he wasn't wearing them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
He was trying to save them niggas.
But them niggas get mad when you start fucking with nature.
Man.
you mean preserving it?
Nah, just
Keeping it
with
around?
Yeah.
Why you gotta jump on that gator?
Even though I saw some shit where being a vegan is way more harmful to animals than it is not to just eat meat, which is funny. Because I forgot what I was watching. Some
Circle
shit.
of life, son.
Nah, because it was like to
They gotta eat something.
produce the vegetables and shit that you need. They have the way they get that shit is like the shit will kill small animals that's around it. So you ended up killing more animals than just what you would if you just eating meat
Yeah,
and
people are
shit.
fucking with the natural balance and shit.
Yeah.
Trying to be different.
So
I might go.
I'm going Jack Black. I'm just
I
going.
might go.
Irwins.
I might go Steve Irwin just
Right.
just based
Irwins.
off what Nigerian Prince said. He said, "Bro, it's still on site with all stingrays."
That's a fact.
Like I fucking hate stingrays now. Like yo, this
Fact.
nigga was doing them with minding his business, and they got the video of like his last moments and shit.
Damn,
It was like this nigga was just. It was just a regular day.
I ain't even.
And it's one of the things I feel like it was supposed to happen too, because it was just too precise and like how you just hit a nigga right in the heart.
I even don't think things could kill people like that. Like
everything.
I didn't think
the
so.
ocean is
But I don't
the
know.
most dangerous place in the world.
yes, but for whatever reason, when that
I
thing
thought it
of
would be.
stingrays, I
yeah.
never really was like,
I didn't think.
oh yeah, a stingray can actually kill you. Like it's like one of them things. Like
I didn't think it was actually stinger.
yeah,
No,
like murder.
A
you.
swordfish, I
Did y'all
understand.
niggas not pay attention in class?
No,
No.
a swordfish, I understand.
Yeah,
Most things that fucking animals have on them are for protecting themselves.
yeah,
So
but like
if you touch it,
hurting you and murdering you ain't the same
Yeah,
thing.
I didn't
nigga.
think
Like,
that shit was actually sharp.
Nigga, we was in the same class. How did you not learn this
That's
shit?
like it's like
When that nigga gets scared, his tail stiffen up and he stabs shit.
yeah, but I didn't know it meant like Lavanga to death. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to
Like
get
a
away
brick?
from predators, nigga. The ocean is dangerous, nigga. You know how much shit is bigger than me in the ocean?
a
That's a-
swordfish, I
that's a
understand
fact.
because that shit is on the front. The stingray,
Yeah.
that shit is on the back. So I'm
Yeah,
like, how
he-
the fuck did that happen?
Y'all got
I
fuck
don't
off
know.
me. Get you the fuck up off me.
Maybe trying to mount. I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah,
Something.
get up off me.
I mean,
Working. Then just,
Yeah, I might have to go Steve, man.
you gotta stop.
Steve Irwin. Danny DeVito or Brendan Fraser?
wait, what? Say it again.
Danny
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito or Brendan Fraser?
That's Brendan Fraser.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I might
too.
have
That's
to give it to
Brendan
him.
Fraser.
Yeah.
Especially with his resurgence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you just ever hear him, especially because obviously he had the resurgence, so that giving him more interviews and stuff, he just
Yeah.
seems like the nicest dude.
Yeah.
Like he just seems like the nicest motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
Again, it could be fake, but
Could
he
be
seemed-
fake.
But
Could be fake.
Seemed like the nicest.
But,
motherfucker.
you know, another guy that's part of my childhood and,
Facts.
seeing him come back and just the acceptance he's gotten.
Yeah.
So now we have Bob Ross
Mhm.
versus Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers for me.
Say Bob Ross.
I gotta say
man.
Bob.
All right,
Yeah, I gotta say Bob.
I'm cool with
Ross.
that.
I might have to go Bob. All right, so Bob. We have Alex Trebek and Robin Williams.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
I'm going Robin.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Rob.
Damn. Because I know he used to do some wild shit back in the day. This nigga used to do
Nah.
coke.
It's the coat.
Yo.
Alex Trebek held us down for 8 summers, yo. He held us down a long time.
Yeah.
But he was a genie.
John-
I think it was Genie, yo.
John Witherspoon got a funny story about Robin Williams. He used to steal jokes
Oh
Yeah.
shit, did he really?
and do coke. Do
Oh,
his
wow.
coke. To do his coke. He was like, Robert Williams used to come to the back, sniff all the coke. Nothing left.
I know him and Richard was having a time.
I would say Alex Trebek. I'm gonna say Alex Trebek.
Has you going
Just how he
Rob.
went out.
Robin Williams?
Yeah, Rob Will.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex Trebek had a nice life. He was like 80 something when he passed.
Was he? He didn't look it at all.
Nah, not at all. But that's a good life.
Yeah.
And to keep the same job for that long, talk about longevity. nigga.
Fact.
We have Paul Rudd and Tony Hawk.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
I'm about to
It's
go
the
Paul.
Rudd.
Yeah, it's the Red Rudd.
I'm gonna go Paul Rudd on that one. Steve Irwin or Brendan Fraser?
Brendan for me.
Yeah.
Crikey.
I gotta say Brendan.
You said Brendan?
See.
I gotta say Brendan.
All right, so Brendan. I was gonna go Steve.
Mhm.
Fuck it. Did I miss one?
I don't think so.
I feel like I did. My list looks
I'm
like
surprised Betty White wasn't up there.
Yeah.
Betty White and Paul Rudd would have been a hard choice. Shaq was the easy one.
Yeah.
Shaq was easy.
I think Shaq was the easiest one.
Yeah, and the fucking in the way they numbered it, it was like Shaq was a 3 seed. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
What?
Nah. Let's see. So now we have in the Eastern Championships, we got Bob Ross and Robin Williams.
Damn it.
Bob.
I gotta go Bob only because I haven't heard anything about him.
It's 2 for Bob.
Oh, wait a minute.
LSD pit.
Yeah, see?
Wait a minute. I gotta pick Robin for this one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I gotta pick Robin for this one. Made me happy.
Yeah,
A lot of times. This is Doubtfire taught me a lesson, man. Yo, you can hey, you can co-parent and be fine.
I mean,
I understand it when I was younger.
And his daughter got the illest name.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Zelda.
In retrospect, though, that movie was horrible. Not. It wasn't a bad movie, but what he was doing was bad.
What you mean?
Pretending to be someone else to stalk his ex-wife.
No,
to see his kids. Like,
he wanted to see his kids though.
Yeah,
because he was on child support.
Yeah,
and he took full custody. He was like, "You do that."
Yeah, he was, but that's not what you're supposed to do legally. Like,
well,
I mean,
you gotta see your kids. Man.
I mean, you can stand outside the window or something. Nigga.
See that the plot points in the movies back then, it was creative and funny.
All right, so now we have what? Paul Rudd versus Brendan Fraser.
Damn
it. Okay, now this is a hard one.
This is a difficult one.
I want to say,
I think I'm gonna say Paul Rudd because I feel like
universally liked.
I think I'm gonna go Paul Rudd.
You can't do a tie, huh?
No,
because I never heard anything bad about
either of them. But I also think Brandon got like a little bit of that. He the it thing right now too, so it's like I don't know.
But I never really heard anybody say anything bad about Brendan Fraser.
Me neither. So, but that's why. But I'm gonna go with Paul Rudd because I feel like he's been around so long, and I've heard anything really bad about him. So I'm like, all right, so that's got to be some longevity, real life niceness in that.
So you going
Paul Rudd? I'm gonna go Paul Rudd.
Who you going?
I'm going Brendan.
Fuck. Shit.
Yep. Just go with your soul. Go with your gut. Just say it. Go Paul. Paul Rudd.
I feel like Brendan's the it thing. Right?
Yeah, like it's like and again, it's not like it's not deserved, but it's like.
Well, you said universally, I never heard anything bad about either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they all just seem like good. Even on Hot Ones, just Paul Rudd just seemed like just a
look at us.
Yeah, look.
Who'd have thought?
Gave us a quotable. And
look at us.
Yeah,
Brendan held us down for a couple summers.
Yeah,
yeah.
This is a tough one. This is a tough list.
All right, championship round.
Oh shit!
It's for all the marbles. Bob Ross, Paul Rudd.
I think Bob Ross wins this one.
I think Bob Ross wins.
I think Bob Ross just wins out.
Yeah, man. It's just the voice. It's the afro. It's just
the chilling, the calming effect he got. Like I just think
married, just a good guy. Looked out for people. Married for X amount of years. He did his thing, man. He held us down for. He the only motherfucker I know that got a channel on Twitch that he don't run.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a Bob Ross. It's just every weekend it just come on just so Bob Ross for fucking
just painting
48 hours and then just go off and it gets thousands of fucking views and just people just give the whatever the fuck.
You should have Betty White in there, man.
I think Betty White would have beat out half this list.
Should have been on a few of them. Yeah. Absolutely.
Betty White beats The Rock,
easy.
Keanu, Mr. Rogers, Trebek, Fox.
Mr. Rogers one I don't know. If she got to Mr. Rogers, that would be
Betty?
That'd be at least a thought experiment.
Because she did funny commercials too.
True.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think Betty White beats Steve Irwin.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. Like, granted, she's gonna beat a few people on that list, but I don't know.
Granted, I feel like if all these people were alive, we would have a different conversation.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because they might have time to
might have
ruin
time to ruin it or sway the public. All right, so Bob Ross is the most universally liked person, according to the dojo. Let us see. Topic time. What the fuck we got for topic time? Reviews, man. Last of Us episode 1. Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah. Told you that first episode. I set it off.
They did it.
Yeah, they did it in the first, I guess, stanza act was a half hour long. So the whole episode was like an hour and 10 minutes, and I think the rest of the season is gonna be like 40 to 50 minutes, something like that. But they really kicked this bitch off the way it's supposed to be kicked off. Great acting. Now, what?
I already knew this, but the way the guy at the beginning was explaining it, the scientist, this shit can actually happen. That's what makes it so fucking scary.
Yeah. I found a TikTok video. Some dude was talking like, yo, the scariest thing about fucking The Last of Us was that fucking beginning. Because it was like, this could happen.
This could actually happen.
You ever seen a video of it happening?
To the ants? Yeah, I seen it happen on the ants.
That shit looked creepy.
Yeah, it's like crawling,
that
like
shit was
growing through their body.
Zombie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
And the way they framed it was like, what if the Earth got a little warmer? And it's like, oh shit, the
Oh
Earth
god, climate change right
40
now.
degrees in January, nigga.
God,
So it was like,
man.
oh shit, cordyceps is coming, nigga. They gonna mutate. They come over, nigga.
Did they explain that like that in the game?
No. It was no
Yeah,
explanation.
No.
Okay, so they did that for the
But that was the
casuals.
concept. That was the context of why they even came up with it.
Yeah.
It was because of that.
Okay, so they basically did that for the casuals and the people like me
Yeah.
that didn't know.
Yeah.
Cool.
Scare the shit out of people. I tell you that.
That's a fact.
Nigga,
It's
what?
like,
Shit.
Episode 1. That's how. Yo, HBO don't miss.
yeah,
What is
very
wrong
rarely.
with HBO, yo?
They got money.
Yeah.
Money. That's really
No,
what I
it's
mean.
not even money because fucking Stars got money, Netflix got money,
Wow.
all these other companies got money. HBO don't miss.
WB Warner Bros.
I don't know what. I don't know who they got over there. Whoever be writing this shit or coming up with the concepts to be like, hey, we should tackle it. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the
Whoever's
green.
there.
Yeah, whoever's over there right now.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Bella Ramsey as Ellie?
I think she did a good job. I like her. I thought she was really good, actually.
Yeah, she was cool.
It's not even a
She
difference.
didn't win me over quite yet.
No?
She's not yet.
Mm.
It's something a little. I don't know if I'm still seeing her as the girl from Game of Thrones or what.
Maybe.
Or maybe I just got a picture of Ellie in my head that's just not her. I don't expect her to look exactly like her, no shit
Nigga.
like that. But
The one they turned down looked exactly like her.
Oh, yeah?
who they
Yeah,
turned down?
let me see. Let me remember her name. You keep talking.
But yeah, she didn't win me over quite yet. I'm still trying to get used to her. I mean, she has the attitude of Ellie.
Yeah.
So, that's, pretty spot on. So I like what she's doing so far. I don't know if physically I like the look of Ellie right now.
Caitlin Dever.
Caitlin, I don't know what she look like.
Yeah.
Dever.
But yeah, how'd y'all feel about the race changing?
It wasn't that much
Then-
of it.
What do you mean?
I mean, they made Joel's daughter half black,
You know, I want to talk about
No,
that.
they just
I
made
don't
her.
wanna
They
give
just
it-
made her not white.
racially ambiguous.
We don't know. We don't know if she's half black
Joel
or not.
isn't a white
No, she
man.
is. That's
Pedro
Danny
Pascal.
Newton's daughter.
No. What I mean is,
Oh, you mean
For-
like the mother and
yeah,
the
because you
show?
don't know what the mother looks like because they haven't showed us, so I don't know. But the point is,
I mean,
them niggas ain't white,
yeah.
so she not gonna be white regardless if the mother was white. So her not looking exactly white. What did you think?
No,
was
but
gonna
you know
happen?
the purists, why isn't everything like the game? They want everything take for take, shot for shot like the game.
What did you think was gonna happen once they announced that Pedro Pascal was gonna be fucking Joel and that Gabriel Luna was gonna play Tommy? They're both Spanish people, so by transference to that, the daughter's not gonna be white.
To be fair, like she can pass as white because
Is
she
she-
was in that Dumbo movie, and
Fuck,
I
she can't?
swear
No,
she
no.
was in that Dumbo
She was
movie.
younger and she had her hair straight.
Them
Yeah, I
Four
know.
Cs,
The only thing that gives it away is the hair being kinky.
No, but you can.
And she got
No, you can't.
But you can look at
She got
racially
that
ambiguous
tint.
people and can tell they got that little tint on them.
She
If
got
she
a-
straightened that hair, you couldn't tell.
Yes, you can.
You can tell she got a little something in her.
Yeah,
It's not that. It's
You
not
wouldn't have
that,
thought she was white. You just
nah.
know.
You
could-
can't tell
she
like
could have
that.
been Puerto
man.
Rican or
You can
something.
tell now, but
No, I can tell everybody that's mixed race. I can tell most of the time.
You
You
can't
can
tell with her. Yeah, I can't tell with her.
I saw
It was somebody else. It was somebody else. I can't think of it right now, but you can't really tell.
No, I
with
mean,
her.
she
That's
had-
why I was
she-
like, man,
she
y'all
had-
just
As
bitches.
soon as
she
she
had
came on
hue.
screen, I was like,
Well, I
Because
could,
her hair.
Well, you could, well, not even that.
hair. I can look at her facial
The
features.
tint.
You can't
in the
tell in
tint.
Dumbo.
No,
I never
tint,
seen. I never seen the movie.
She's white as hell.
No.
Every
she's
every
a little
half,
brown.
every
She not
half
like
black, half white person got a little tint to them.
she a little brown.
Most
It's
of them
not.
do.
It's not that dramatic to where she's black.
No.
Ain't
I'm
that
not.
serious.
I'm not saying
No,
that.
but we know what white look
I'm
like.
just saying
and
I
we
wouldn't
know
have. I wouldn't automatically jump to white. She could have been Spanish or some other type of thing like that as well. Well, not necessarily even black. Just not white is my point.
It's not even that serious. I don't even.
It is
Yeah,
not.
it's not,
It's
yeah.
really not.
It's right. It's not. But
It's really not.
she did a great job for the half hour that she was in the show. Really sold it. I didn't know she was a whatchamacallit's daughter
Oh, Tandy
until
Newton. Yeah.
Bobby put it in Discord.
Yeah. She looks just like her too.
Just fucking like her. I like this new batch of like actresses kids
Yeah.
and what they're shaping into. I think we're okay on that front. I
Yeah.
can't say the same thing for music, but I
Mhm.
think in cinema and TV shows, I think we're good with this new batch that's coming out.
Yeah.
How do we think? Do we think that it needed to be shot for shot with the game at all? Or
No.
did HBO do a good enough job of telling the story how it needed to be told, certain shots, certain Easter eggs and things like that?
I think they did a good job, and because it's a show, there's space to like add more to it. So like that whole scene in the front with the TV show interview thing, whatever. That's like shit that wasn't in the game, so that adds a little bit more to it to like explain to people first coming in to get an idea what the fuck is actually going on. And like we got to spend more time with Sarah because I think in the game it just starts in the house, and I think they do the exchange of the watch. She falls asleep, wakes up, and starts looking for Joel, and the shit sort of pops off. So like with this, you got to spend a little time with her. They get to like sprinkle stuff in the background, of like when she was in class and the kid was twitching because he's already infected and shit. So you see the light flashing. So you see that little bit of shit like that. See how the world is kind of behind her in the background, like the shit is popping off, going crazy, cops and shit is flying around. So you get a little bit more a feel like how the day was when the world sort of like exploded on people.
Okay.
So like, you know, they get to do shit like that, like flesh things out more, spend a little bit more time with certain things. So I fucks with it.
Okay. What else? So the entire season 1 is going to be about 9-10 episodes, and they said
it's like 9.
And they say they're going through the entire first game, right?
That's what I've heard recently.
So now the actress that they have is Ellie. Do you think she's strong enough to carry a show on her own? Because season 2, if they're pretty much gonna have, I think they're gonna have a season 2. And
I think so too.
I hope not.
They have.
You don't think they'll have it? You don't want to have
I just say yeah. I hope
think
not.
they have to.
What, second season?
Yeah.
Why not?
I think if this show was a hit, you know, I've seen all the this is the highest rated thing on Rotten Tomatoes ever and IMDb, so it's for sure gonna get a season 2. But we know what happens in the second game. So do you think the girl that plays Ellie right now is she enough to carry on the main character role?
I have to see more because she was in the episode, but she wasn't the major focus of the episode. Like obviously the first half was spent with Sarah, and then it sort of switched focus to Joel. So then we saw some Joel, and then, you know, towards the end of it, they meet up and you get a little bit with her, but you don't get enough, I think, to be like, all right. But then also there's a bit of a time skip. There is a time skip between the first game and the second game if they just jump straight into that, but they don't have to jump straight into that because there is stuff that happened in between the first game and the second game. So if they really wanted to, they can do that, and then they'll have free range to kind of just do a bunch of shit in between before they get to the point where they go into Last of Us Part 2 if they choose to do that. But I gotta see more. I mean, obviously it comes on Sunday, so the next episode is tonight.
Or do you think that HBO takes a hard left and doesn't kill Joel?
I mean, they could do that too
because you don't get rid of Pedro Pascal in 2 seasons of a show of anything.
I mean, you could.
I mean, it happens all the time. We lose main characters of shows, but not this quickly.
I mean, he's on the third season of a show where he doesn't even show his face. So it's like he could do. They could absolutely do that. Like if it's about the story, it's about servicing the story, not the actor.
Right.
Shit, I just don't want to.
So it's kind of like Game of Thrones in a way. We're like,
I mean,
anybody could go.
Yeah,
anybody could get it.
I kind of don't want it to be like Game of Thrones. You go too far from the source material, then they making up shit.
But I mean,
they'd have to kill him then.
I don't know HBO to do that though. To have just 2 seasons of a hit show and just call it quits.
Watchmen.
Yep.
Had 1 season and dipped out.
People didn't fuck with that.
No, I think people were fucking with it. It's
us geeks, nerds, and shit.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about
like
the public. You know, it has to reach farther than us.
Lovecraft.
Has to reach farther than black people.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it does.
We liked it because it was sci-fi and black people.
That budget was high as fuck with that shit.
I know. It's nothing more important than black people. Fuck that.
Ask them. I mean, HBO know that, but ask the fucking
I mean
middle America.
Yeah, I feel you.
But all around, I like the show.
No, it's a good show.
So far.
Yeah.
They did a scene in there better than the game.
Which one?
The one when Joe punched the shit out of that guard.
And beat the shit out of him? Yeah.
Beat the shit out of him.
I was like, damn, that didn't happen in the game.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, bitch. And then you know, and then it makes sense for the character because he had the flashback into this is what he felt like he should have did. If he'd have did this when his daughter was still alive, she might not have got shot and she might not have died like that. But it's like, so it's like he's taking out that frustration, that 20 years of just pain on this motherfucker.
Do you think if the show goes into a 3rd season, it'll tie into the 3rd game?
It depends when the 3rd game comes out.
Yeah, I heard the 3rd game was supposed to be like a multiplayer. Didn't they announce?
Oh no, that's something they was working on since 2020.
Yeah,
something different.
Yeah. So they're working on a multiplayer thing that does have its own like life and story attached to it. And then there's Last of Us Part 3. I think because the development cycle of video games is so long, I don't necessarily think it would be viable for them to like wait for that. They would have to just sort of do their own thing
Chris, what we do? What fuck nigga shit we do?
Because it took them how long from the first one to the second game? Like almost a decade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was on PS3. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, it came out in 2013, the first one, and this one just came out, 2021? So that's, 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're going to wait
Something
like,
like
what?
Shout out to P. Diddy.
6, 7 more
So
years?
at least 6, right?
Right.
But, yeah.
So, how many seasons do we think the show gets?
2.
At least 2
That's
or 3. I didn't play Last of Us Part 2, but I was watching something or listening to something where they're saying in Last of Us Part 2 there's 2 different distinct, I guess, parts in that game. So they're saying maybe season 2 can be like the first part, and then season 3 could be the second part of Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
Like, because I guess there's, something happens and there's like a shift. I don't know if it has to do with the character shift or just in general story shift. I don't know because I didn't play Last of Us Part 2, so I'm not 100% on what they meant by that. But so maybe at least 3, but definitely 2.
And this works out a little better than Game of Thrones because, they ran out of source material, but now they have Naughty Dog next to them. They could just, all right, we can make up anything.
Yeah, plus they got the guy who wrote the shit.
Yeah, they got the guy who wrote the shit on
working on the show.
Yeah,
so he might be able to do all the ideas that he wanted to put in the game that he couldn't put in because budget-wise and all that kind of shit. So
third season might come with a game.
Yeah, who knows?
So, like, that might be like the announcement, like, hey, third season. Hey, we got a game.
Yeah. We'll see.
We will see, but so far so good. I'm fucking with it.
Facts.
Topic time. Wednesday, officially renewed at Netflix. I don't think I want it.
I don't know. I didn't see the first one.
Because even though I liked Wednesday, certain points it got a little cheesy and the acting got a little redundant. I don't want to like if they'd have did like Pugsley, a series on somebody else. If they want to focus on somebody else. I think just doing a series on Wednesday isn't the way to go with the Addams Family because there's so many more characters in that family. The whole Gomez, Morticia, Pugsley, cousin It, Fester, all that shit. I think that's an opportunity missed if they don't do that. I would like to see a series on somebody else.
I think they're done with the school though. Yeah, like it did with them done with the school. She's out of there, and her mom kind of got this tension to where they don't really fuck with each other like that. The dad, did he murder somebody?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he murdered somebody but got off, so we don't really know anything with that.
Oh, where they catch a body? I gotta watch this shit now.
Now, if the show is just called Wednesday, but they focus on the entire family, I'm with that.
Yeah.
But if this just was to introduce the Addams Family to a new generation, or to get their premiere character out there, just to see what the fuck they can do at Netflix, cool.
I think the next season will be focused more on the family because they brought the family in, but it was like on the side. It wasn't really a mainstay. But the dad got arrested, but it wasn't really nothing serious. It was just that the sheriff at the time had a gripe with him because he thought he murdered somebody. Yeah.
Shit, they need to give Lurch a backstory. Something. Something. That nigga wasn't always answering doors.
He's right. That's what he says, right? That's what he says, right? You right?
You right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you right. Where was that? Yeah.
I don't even know that nigga talk.
Wait,
Really?
I'm getting that confused with the Monsters.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
No.
The Monsters, they had no
Butler. Did they?
No, he
No.
did say you rang. Did he say you rang?
I think he did.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
Something.
know. Maybe it is the Monsters. You might be right. I don't know.
Why'd they bring that back?
I think he did.
I thought they were. Yeah, I thought that was happening.
The Monsters?
I could have
Yeah.
swore we talked about that shit at some point. I could have sworn it.
Swore.
But I feel like I feel like it's gonna be some competition shit. I feel like if Netflix got the Addams Family, then Hulu probably gonna do fucking Monsters. It'll be some dumb shit like that. I think.
Fuck it.
I don't think they're gonna have two of the same thing on the same network.
Why not?
Conflict, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Too close to each other. I mean, even though the Monsters is a ripoff of Addams Family.
It's a movie. The Monsters movie. Come to Netflix. God damn it.
Okay,
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Halloween.
I don't know.
No,
Wait.
just coming.
Wait. September 27, 2022. I ain't see that.
Oh shit.
Rob Zombies, The Monsters. I ain't see that shit.
Yeah, I forgot
Is
that
it
came
up
out.
there?
I didn't watch it. I forgot. I don't think it's good.
Check it.
I don't think it's
Oh,
good.
that shit
Because
is
Rob
up
Zombie
there.
did it.
It's
That's
out.
why.
Yeah,
Damn, that shit skipped past me. I ain't watched that shit.
yeah. I forgot about that because I think somebody told me they was watching that. Somebody at my job told
I
me
ain't
they
even
watched
see it
that
up
shit.
there.
I absolutely forgot about that
Fuck,
shit.
now I gotta watch it. See
Nah, I don't think it's that good. Be honest with you.
Let me see.
You can hold that one.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie do not make good movies.
I do not agree with them.
Did he make Michael Myers?
He did one of them, yes, I believe.
The one where he was like, I'll scold the shit out of you, like Michael Myers' father or some shit.
I believe so.
It's like trailer park trash shit.
Yeah. Even though I think that wasn't that bad, if I'm thinking about it now.
It was kind of crazy because he was beating up this pimp in the bathroom.
Pimp juice.
Pimp juice.
Yeah, shit came out in 2022.
Yeah, that shit came and went.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob.
Yeah. Supposed to be a comedy.
Yeah, I don't think it was that good.
That shit got 2.5 stars.
Yeah, I don't think it was that good.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Try again next time, Rob.
Damn.
Tron, Eris moves forward at Disney with Jared Leto.
It's Morbin time.
With Joe Chin Roning in talks to direct.
Well, first off, Jared Leto's not a bad actor.
Not a bad
It's
actor.
not that. It's just
bad breaks.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, what holes you got on these people?
What, Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Use condoms in the box.
Something.
He's not a bad. He just has some bad breaks and some bad roles.
And he's a method actor.
Yeah, who would have method that with that nigga on Tron?
Apparently, niggas on Tron.
How are we gonna do that? He gonna be
Just imagine.
ones and zeros.
This nigga just walking around like that.
He can be ones and zeros. I am ones and zeros. I am ones and zeros. Like, what is he gonna do? Like,
man, that shit.
How you method act a fucking
a bike? I don't know.
Computer program or some shit. You know, like,
I remember Denzel checked that shit at the door. He's like, "We ain't doing that. You better stop that shit.
you better cut it out."
I'm tired of Denzel as the Equalizer too.
The Equalizer?
What? Yeah.
He only did 2 of them. He got one more coming.
He got another one coming.
I'm
I'm tired of
shit.
Equalizer.
What? He got Equalized for shit.
Nah.
And he gotta have Queen Latifah in this one.
No.
It's gonna be fire.
No.
Man.
Nah, you waited too long in your career to be an action star.
No. If Liam Neeson could do it, he could fucking do it.
Liam Neeson's.
Liam
you
Neeson
mean
can do
Denzel
nothing
Liam
else
Neeson's?
though.
Huh?
Liam Neeson can do nothing else though.
Nah, I like Liam Neeson.
If Liam Neeson can do it, a black man can do it. And better.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
You ain't wrong when you're right.
Like, fuck that. If he could be 97 fucking breaking hips.
Or maybe I don't like the Equalizer. Let me say
well,
that.
I mean, that's a different story.
I didn't like the second one.
I don't
like the
know if I
first one was
remember
good.
the second one that much.
second
Yeah, the
one was
first one I
like-
thought was pretty cool.
Because the first one kind of like I thought he was like an ex-mafia hitman.
Yeah.
But then he turned out
like
he
a
was like the CIA. I was like,
whatever. Which is fine, I guess, but whatever.
I don't know.
But it was like
like
a
the
contained,
ex-mafia
like he's retired and like I'm putting his life behind me.
I just like the
Oh
ex-mafia
yeah, thank you, Dare. Incredible trailer.
Hmm?
I mean, Invincible. Season
It was like
2.
a teaser
I see.
thing. It was not like a real trailer thing.
teaser thing, but
see
you know, saying that it's coming out late 2023,
23.
something like that.
Hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I get it.
What we got? Biker Mice from Mars returning with new toys and animated series from Nichelle Company.
It's lit.
Hesh is not gonna watch it.
I'm not, but I like the idea of it. I'm not gonna
What
watch
if
it.
it's a mature Biker Mice from Mars?
Oh, so they're gonna run niggas over with bikes and shit.
They gotta fight crime. I
That's
mean,
true.
toys
and they in
and the
Chicago.
animated series. I mean, they just ripping everything. So
Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely stolen from Turtles.
everybody gotta be from somewhere. So like, Turtles from New York, Biker Mice from fucking
Shot up.
from Chirac.
Yo, Chirac Mice is crazy.
Yeah.
What if they're not really from Mars? They just from Chicago, so they get.
Where the fuck did y'all
What
come
if,
from?
what if they from like Mars Street?
Yeah, Mars Ave.
Like,
Biker Mice from Mars Ave.
oh shit.
Alec Baldwin
No shit.
to be charged with involuntary manslaughter over rush shooting.
Speaking of Chirac,
Fuck. So I don't think he'll see any jail time.
Yeah, he be-
I don't think so either.
But
I'd be very surprised at least.
the person who was responsible for the guns and live ammunition, I think we'll see some jail time.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to jail. It won't be Alec though.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the article. It looks like he's facing up to 18 months if convicted. So it's not like a extreme amount of time. Obviously, because it's an involuntary manslaughter thing. It's not like he did it on purpose.
Right. Still, somebody died.
Somebody absolutely died. I don't know if I still don't necessarily feel like I blame him specifically, but I understand them doing this. And I think the person who handles the guns and who's responsible for that should definitely face
Under the jail.
charges. Yeah,
First, you bad at your job.
Yeah.
Second of all, somebody died.
Yeah, that person, for fact, should definitely face some type of charge. I don't know what that entails, even if that's the same
Second,
year
third
and a
degree
half,
murder,
whatever. Yeah, whatever that comes with, they should face something.
manslaughter, something.
Yeah, I don't necessarily put the onus completely on Alec Baldwin. unless he knew more than he's saying he knew, which is absolutely possible. But it's like, hey, I come to work. Hey, use this. We're gonna do this thing. Dang, oh shit, and then you know what I mean, somebody died. So I don't necessarily put the complete onus on him, but I understand him charging him, and I mean if he gets
should be charged. A live gun was discharged.
I mean,
someone lost this. 2 people were shot. 1 person lost their life. Someone has to be charged in this. There's no way that anyone involved in this can get away scot-free.
So yes, if you look at it just factually on paper, he did shoot a gun in the direction of someone, and they lost their life. Regardless of what he thought was actually the gun was real or what was in or what wasn't in there, he did do the thing. Oh shit, kill shot. So he did do the thing. So there is some room for charges to be brought upon him. And I can't fight that too heavy.
E-Gorilla says a lot of variables were there that led to her death. The one who was in charge of making sure there was no live ammunition, though, should be the most heavily charged.
Yes,
in my opinion. Yes,
mine too as well.
And
he was also like a producer on the film too, so he does still have some responsibility in that because he I guess. Even if he wasn't directly responsible, inadvertently was responsible for the hiring of that person.
Hiring these people.
Exactly. Even if he didn't do it specifically, but
right.
It's your production, your company. Yeah.
Avatar: The Way of Water crosses $582 million domestic box office.
Despite my best efforts, this movie has succeeded.
Yeah. Did this shit hit $2 billion yet?
No.
I don't know if it hit 2 billion, but it hit.
It's close.
That's $2 billion.
It hit enough to fucking. They're making more of these, definitely.
Yeah.
Even though the third one was already.
Did they?
made.
Yeah, I was about to say. Did they have 3 more in the chamber?
But it was like, hey, this needs to be the third highest grossing film of all time to be successful. And it was like, guess what, bitch?
You think they
We're gonna do
the numbers?
I think that was bullshit. When he said that.
Oh, just to put some fuel on people's fire?
Maybe to fund this in the second movie.
Yeah,
that's what he meant. But
you know what's weird? For a movie that made $2 billion, I don't
You
hear
don't know
nobody talking about this shit.
What?
Like word, you know when something's good, you know, word of mouth. I see a Facebook post, something on Twitter, something. I'll see something. I haven't seen nobody talk about this shit.
Yeah, it's like when Top Gun Maverick came out.
Yeah, like everybody was like, yo, this shit
good.
Yeah, Hesh came in here and was like, yo, that shit
good.
Shit, all right.
Yeah, but Avatar is like the same thing as the first one. People talking about the technological
aspect of it.
Yeah, it's a technological marvel once again.
It looks beautiful.
I don't see nobody talking about it though.
Because
that shit's too long.
It's 9 hours long.
2 billion people for $2 billion. $2 billion was spent on this shit.
Yeah.
So somebody saw it.
Oh no, people watched it.
So who's talking about it?
People are talking about it, but it's not. Once again, it's like the first one. People weren't talking about the story. It was about like how it
beautiful
looks.
Yeah.
Like that's all they talk about.
The world
people
looks so
were
cool.
talking about something. I'm not talking about how the movie was cinematically, storyline, but I hear nobody talking about anything.
I'm talking about
at least when they talked about the first one, I was like, oh, looks beautiful. Oh, storyline. Oh, this, that, and the third. Zoe Saldana. Nigga cripple. Oh, shit. they was talking about something. I don't see nobody talking about shit. Like the acting, new plot point. All I see is memes of niggas with weird haircuts. Like, oh, why this nigga look Dominican? Why this nigga look like he say freeze and put your hands up? Like,
freeze, put your hands up.
They got all types of blue niggas in there with weird haircuts. Movie studios can now be sued for deceptive trailers.
Lit.
Fucking, I agree with this 1,000%.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on the fence about
it.
Yeah,
me too, to a certain extent.
Because it's like, what do you mean by that? Like Infinity War, right? You remember when we seen the Hulk running in his Hulk form?
But it wasn't a Hulk, yes.
Yeah, Hulk Buster.
So you could sue for that?
Yeah, so that's that's why I'm on the fence as well.
I think it's more so when they put a scene in the trailer that's nowhere in the movie.
But that was time.
But that technically that scene wasn't in the movie.
It wasn't.
But it wasn't.
It was a misdirect. The scene wasn't a movie. It just missing a few people.
But that's where this gets tricky because then now
there's some loopholes.
Yeah, because then now people can say, "Well, you misled me,"
and
then now they're open to being sued. And like so, Marvel obviously they do this a lot where they'll show you a scene, but they don't show you exactly how the scene because they don't want to give certain things. They want to show you like, oh, look at this cool set piece, but they don't want to give things away. But that now because of what happened. Because that sets precedent to be sued, so that makes it so that anything that isn't directly in the film and you see it in the trailer can be like, well, that's deception and you deceived me and now I can sue you.
I mean, people were mad at Thor trailer. Like it was like a small group of people, but it was like, where the fuck is such and such licking a knife? That shit ain't in the movie.
Yeah.
But I think it's more so like, when they show all the cool shit to make you come see the movie, and them scenes are just not in the movie. A misdirect, I feel like, is something different. But like I said, just loopholes.
But to you think it's something different. To somebody else, that's like you just lied. Yeah. I don't care. You lied, and now I'm suing. Like I think this stemmed from a movie called Yesterday, and I think it was something like to do with the Beatles, or whatever. And I guess in the trailer there's an actress that's in the trailer, and then two people based on that trailer like that actress, and went to go either like rent it or buy the movie DVD or whatever, and then watch the movie, and she's not in the film at all because the character got cut. So then it just sort of stemmed from that. But like it's a slippery slope because then now that they're saying, which is understandable because like okay, I only purchased this because I like this actor, so I wanted to watch a movie that had this actor in it, and then the motherfucker not in the movie at all. It's like, well, that is false advertising to a certain extent. But I think because of what that is, it is a slippery slope where it's gonna be like, well, anything that's not in the movie and it's in the trailer, now is open for like interpretation of like, you lied to me. Now I want money.
Chris Dorsey said that means movies are gonna get them director's cuts first day out. Is that could that possibly be a thing?
I don't know about that. I just think there will just have to be very specific about the things that they. I think we'll be waiting longer for trailers or something. They're going to be like, we have to make sure this stuff.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. They have to make sure this scene is actually going to be in the film once the final cut is done. Like, so I think they might have to wait.
Do they make trailers before they're done editing?
Sometimes.
That's stupid.
Yeah, because they'll just take. Yeah, I mean that's what they'll do. They'll like
the first 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, they'll take scenes and stuff that they because like they work in segments. So like no, it's like because it's a trailer and like okay, we finished this. So like hey, we finished the CGI on this and this in here. And we just compile together. I don't think they always necessarily do it from 100% complete films. I think sometimes they do it from like they're working on the editing stuff. So it's like all right, we're gonna throw this all together because we got these scenes together and this.
I think that's counterproductive. I think that
why.
Because I would feel like you would finish something, see the entire product the way it's supposed to be seen, and then, all right, let's chop it up and let's put this minute worth of stuff in there to entice people.
They do trailers after they're done filming, so they have an idea what the film's going to look like.
Filming, edited, it's in the can, we have a date, let's throw this trailer out there. I don't want, we're 80% done with editing, we still got to do sound design and all this other bullshit, and then we just throw something. I don't really like that, just a little something, and then we're going to cut it. I'm not a director. I don't work in Hollywood.
We got to build excitement. Yeah.
We don't get Sonic.
What you mean?
You got build excitement.
Don't get Sonic. Sonic wasn't there when they threw out that trailer.
With the teeth?
Yeah, it wasn't there.
They wasn't done with that shit?
They had to go back and change it, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change it. Yeah, you can go, okay, the movie is done. It's edited. But then we put this trailer out. We don't like it. All right, we can just go back and edit the shit.
That's a lot, though.
Yeah. Got to build excitement early. Come see this.
I guess.
And then they do reshoots and shit like that.
That happens. So, yeah. I'm just saying, it's just a slippery slope, is all I'm saying. Especially with the Marvel movies, how they operate.
Do you think Marvel is going to change their MO?
They're going to have to, I think, unless they want to be open to
Marvel ain't pussy like that.
You say that until niggas start taking your money.
Disney ain't pussy like that. Disney?
Like they misdirecting
fuck out of here.
The last Star Wars movie.
They misdirecting every fucking thing.
Disney they not pussy. Fucking crazy.
I know you say that.
I say that. I do.
So nigga come for their money, and the nigga's like, you know what? We pussy. Pusillanimous.
Actor Jeremy Renner broke over 30 bones in snowplow accident. Has he had his legs amputated yet?
No.
Is he going to?
I don't know. See, here's the thing.
I heard that he had to because he'll never walk again.
He might.
He might never walk again?
He might. That's just bad, man.
Yeah. I don't know. See, that's where so this is... I've seen that stuff pop up on the internet, but I don't know where those sources are coming from.
Oh,
so I'm trying to just wait and
unless
see
Jeremy
what happens.
Says it.
Yeah, unless it comes directly from him or something or someone I feel is closer to him. I'm going to wait because I feel like even in the article or maybe it was like yesterday or today, like he was talking to people from his Instagram post. So it's like, now maybe he doesn't want to mention if he has to get his legs amputated or not, because obviously that's some traumatic shit and that's like fucking sucks. Horrendous if that happens, and I hope that, and I don't want that for him. I hope he's okay and or will be okay. So, but until I see that from a more confirmed place, I'm just gonna hope for the best for him and hope that actually doesn't happen.
Yeah,
that would really fucking suck.
Very fucking unfortunate.
Yeah,
to read. I was like, damn.
Yeah. But he got ran over by a snowplow.
Yeah.
So I would not be like, I'd be like, oh, you could be fucked up and you're losing circulation, blood's not going through, or your bones is all fucked up, just all fucked up. Like, I can see that, where that, I can see a reality where that happens.
I would just let that plow fall, nigga.
Now you want to die?
No, what he tried to do, he tried to jump back in to save it, and then he fell out of it, and it fell on.
When it rolled over, yeah.
I would have just let that shit roll away. Fuck that.
Oh.
I mean, but I guess he thought, but again, in the moment, you think, I can get this, I can catch this, and then whatever, but yeah.
Yo, if you lose
funny
a
story
limb,
at dinner parties, fuck it. Shit.
If you lose one of your primary limbs, do you want to check out?
Primary?
Well, what do you mean?
Like if you lose your legs, if you lose
both of them or just
legs?
Legs.
Both of them?
Both your legs. Either you cannot walk or you amputate both your legs. Do you want to check out after that?
No. I don't think What
about arms?
Yes.
That's different.
That's different.
Nigga, that's different.
That's different.
I can't hold the ass.
Yeah, that's a little different.
At least I got Lieutenant Dan it. Like,
motherfucker, these hips going to work, man.
Hell yeah, still got hips.
Bitch.
Fuck.
What fucking
live long enough to get a fucking artificial leg?
That's what I'm saying. It depends
on robotic arm.
I don't know.
I don't feel like
legs is easier.
Yeah, I don't feel. Yeah, exactly. I feel like there's less involved.
Like legs is easier
because we don't have fingertips, man.
Yeah, it's just a thing, and you just got to stand on it.
It's a different knees than just these.
And you clip clop.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? I can't do that.
If I had a choice, I would want to lose my arms rather than my legs.
No. I need my arms.
I need to walk.
Nah.
But that's what I was gonna ask.
How you gonna wipe your ass? Yo.
Especially if you lose both.
I'm gonna get to the toilet.
Fucking drag yourself, nigga.
Like
you do push-ups. Use them for a reason, nigga. Use that upper body strength, my nigga.
I seen a nigga with no fucking torso fucking do MMA. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I could do that.
If I lose my dick, I'm out of here. Fuck that.
That's different.
Without knowing truth.
That's not what you said.
No, I'm reading a thing. Oh. Chris said if I lose my dick, I'm out of here. I'm like,
that's different.
No, we
Kill
didn't
me.
say that. We just said legs.
Yeah.
If I lose my dick, am I out of here?
I think I'm out.
I mean, I'm not gonna stay long.
I don't think I'm out of here.
I'm not staying long. Ain't really much left for me.
I can't
after
be
that point.
I can't be Reek.
Nah, it's a difference between never knowing and had it and lost it.
No. How you get horny?
You don't.
You get horny.
Do you? Do you get horny without a dick?
If you lose your dick, you still have testosterone. If you still have your testicles, you still get horny. You just can't do shit.
But do you?
I don't know. I got my dick. I don't know. This shit wake.
I'm just saying, because, like, you know what I mean? There's a...
Wake.
Wake. Not enough to get a laptop, but...
Bitch on the roll.
Nah.
5 inches for 5 inches of screen.
Nah, but like there's there's sensations that happen when that happens. You know what I mean? Like, and if you don't got that, where do the sensations go?
Dick done got me flown out. Fuck you, nigga.
All right, you got that.
What's up?
Now you got that. My bad. I didn't mean to hit the sore spot.
His dick has put me in some wonderful places.
But yeah, where do the sensations go if it's not there? Like,
I don't know.
I fiddle tingle. Like if it ain't there to tingle, how we gonna fiddle tingle?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, how you pee? Bag, I guess.
Yeah,
just hook it up.
Bag, yeah.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
People that get shot use bags and shit. They don't lose their dick.
I ain't doing that.
Arms and legs. Chat, let us know what you would lose.
Again, it
What you would rather
depends.
lose.
It depends on what the leg function, like the after leg life is, right? Is it like I just get some attachments and I can walk around?
Yeah.
I would take
so
that.
So now you got to walk around like a penguin your whole fucking life.
I walk like a penguin now. Nigga.
Walk around like a new baby. You gonna walk around like Bambi your whole fucking life?
I'd rather do that
Yeah.
than not be able to scratch my nuts,
Yeah.
hold my dick to pee.
Can't play video games.
Can't play video games. I'm concerned.
There's niggas that play with their feet.
I'm not doing that.
doing that.
I'm concerned
Because you're
about
so used to your arms.
exactly. I'm concerned about the wipage factor.
Ooh.
Like getting poo on your robotic hand is crazy, dog. It ain't never gonna be clean. Forever unclean. Got to disinfect that daily. Dip it in with battery acid or something. I don't know. I use these a lot more,
Yeah.
and in more intricate ways than I feel like And granted, I want to keep all of it.
Yeah, all of it. Yeah,
I mean, I'm just thinking. I think the transition to a different life would be easier.
Yeah.
If it was a leg or legs versus arms, like how you tie your shoes.
Can't swat a bee.
Yeah.
Just run, dude. You better bob and weave, bitch.
Yeah, open doors, tie your shoe,
like the oblongs and shit. Nah.
Yeah, it's like crazy, like because it's fucked up. It's one of the things I think about that. Like what would happen?
I'm gonna just run through walls. I'm here. Kool-Aid man, everything.
Oh yeah. Like I think about that. It's like I'm right-handed, and it's like if I was to lose my left arm, my life would still be significantly altered because I use it. Even though it's useless because I can't do shit with my left hand, but I need it because it's like it supplements everything I do with my right hand.
Now you don't know what you need until you lose it. Like once something is
like I tie my shoes with both my hands, it's like you use it to hold down something. It's like hold things. It's like you don't understand. Like even though it can't do like the intricate, delicate movements like my right hand can do in the same way. I mean I can do it, but
like if you lose your thumb, you're fucked.
Fuck, can't hold nothing.
Nothing.
Opposable.
Yeah.
You're just posable now.
Every day you wake up, be grateful.
Absolutely.
Gaming news. Dead Space movie. God damn it. Dead Space movie in development according to John Carpenter.
Oh shit.
Now, is this movie in development because they're anticipating the remake to be a hit, or was it already?
It's out tomorrow.
Nah, I think it's just one of the things. Was again.
This is supposed to been happen though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of the things like comic book movies kind of blew up. Yeah. Now they're looking for the next best thing to like
video game.
It's like video games.
I feel like The Witcher blew up and people started doing that shit like more.
Well, I just mean first it was books.
Sonic's been a thing though.
First it was books and TV shows, and then now we're like just trying to find new things to add up. And I think video games are the new thing or the new frontier that's untapped and unproven. And we're slowly so now we're getting Last of Us, got the Sonic movies, and so we're like slowly getting things based off of video games that are good. So I think this is just something that can be done well, and it's just like a property they can like exploit pretty much.
Question.
Yes.
How far removed are we from video game developers not outsourcing to get these video games made into movies and them doing it themselves?
Well, Nintendo about to start doing that.
Yeah, they just need enough money.
Well, Nintendo just got in the game. I'm talking about,
not too long.
Everybody else. But I've been saying for the longest that these video game creators need to be making movies, and now the movie creators are stepping in and taking these games and making movies. But what if they cut out the middleman and be like, hey, we can make a game 2 years, 3 years down the line. We can also make a movie.
I mean, honestly, the only company I think that can do that is Sony.
Yeah, I was gonna say just because it is fairly expensive to make movies, and I think it's only as far away as it is until you find the right people. So it could happen tomorrow for all we know.
You can take the revenue from the game and make it a movie. Fucking Ragnarok did what? It was the fastest selling game in something in history or some shit like that. Outsold something, made like some 10 million in a day or some wild shit.
But you gotta use that to recoup your profits from making the game. So it's like,
I just feel like the video game studio has more of the vision they can do it the right way instead of outsourcing someone that wasn't in the creative writing room and stuff like that. Because if you give it to somebody else, they're bound to fuck up your baby. So but if you keep it and nurture it yourself and then put it out, it might be a bigger hit than
they can still fuck it up. Because making a movie is not the same as making a game.
Yeah, but
so you got to know how to make a movie or a TV show because there are things concessions you have to make. It's different
from me being hands on.
Yeah.
Versus me telling someone
what
I think it should be or what my vision is, and them, taking their own discretion with it.
Yeah,
taking it how they want.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
well, Uncharted.
It didn't turn out that good from what I can tell. I didn't watch it
for Sony.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. So like I'm saying, but that's again, it's one of the things where it's like there's a difference between making a game and a movie, and when you make a movie, you got to change things. Like you make a TV show, you have to change things just because certain things are set up certain ways in games because it's a video game versus this is a movie. We gotta change. Like it's like in The Last of Us, how they got rid of the spores for the cordyceps. But when you hear people talk about it, it's like it makes sense because the spores were done in the game because it's like a mechanic in the game. But like in real life, if you can't really see spores and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they could
So, like,
fix continuity issues and stuff like that, but
yeah, but like that's like a whole mechanic that was in the game that's not gonna be in the TV show because it just doesn't necessarily work the same way in TV. So it's like you got to make changes.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, maybe if they work in the game, they'll make better choices. But I don't know. I think it's gonna happen though. I think eventually that's gonna happen though. Because it's like, fuck that, we want the money ourselves.
Basically,
like we want more of the money ourselves. Not because they probably take a cut, but it's like we want all this. We just do this in house.
So we predicting Chris Pratt to do Mario justice in the new movie because I'm still not convinced. No. I mean, unless the movie takes a hard turn and he actually starts doing a voice and not his voice.
It depends on what you're asking.
Chris Pratt, obviously the voice of Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Is his voice going to be like that the entire movie, or is he going to start mimicking what we know as Mario or something else? That's not so recognizable as him.
No, he's gonna do that voice the whole time. Now
it's gonna fucking suck.
No, but those two things are not necessarily mutually exclusive.
No,
just because he doesn't sound like it's a me, it doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. It just means he sounds like Chris Pratt.
But that's what we want.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he can't do a good job of what he's doing. It just won't be it to me. It's just gonna be whatever he's doing.
I feel like that's gonna ruin it for a lot of people.
For some, they're gonna nitpick on that.
I feel like that's gonna tip the scale with a lot of shit. When this movie comes out, I feel like a lot of scores are gonna be based on Chris Pratt just wasn't the most believable Mario. He wasn't a believable Italian man.
Maybe
Japanese.
Bobby,
Well, that's what they said.
know, but I don't fucking. He's Italian Japanese. I don't know.
It's a me.
The Mario. Spaghetti. Ravioli.
Wow.
So long, gay Bowser. That has to be in the movie, please. You know how they did the Juggernaut bitch in one of the X-Men? They gotta do so long, gay Bowser. They have to do that. What else? What we got? Are we excited for a Dead Space movie?
I didn't play the game before, but sure, why not? I'm not mad at it, and it's John Carpenter, so that also puts some like, okay, he might do a lot of practical effect shit, so that could be like, okay, this might actually turn out pretty cool.
Right.
So,
343 Industries will continue to develop Halo now and in the future. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, now I think because a couple of weeks ago there was some stuff going around where people were saying that they might have been removed from doing Halo stuff directly, and they were gonna end up being like a more support studio, like work on like adjacent Halo properties and stuff. Because I don't know, obviously, Halo Infinite didn't, I guess, do quite what they wanted to do.
Was Halo
whatever.
the biggest flop of last year?
I don't think it was a flop really. But
between the TV show and the game, was that one of the biggest flops?
Well, if you had the TV show in there, yes.
They removed the nigga helmet, yo.
That doesn't matter.
It does.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah, I hate it when they do that.
I don't. But just
they could have pulled the Mandalorian and just kept it on.
They could have. You're not wrong about that. My thing is, just because he doesn't take off his helmet in the games doesn't mean that he can't take off his helmet. It's just by nature of what they did. He just never took the helmet off. It's not like I'm a Mandalorian and I can't take off my helmet. It's like, okay, it's just a game. They just never had him take his helmet off, or they did. They just never showed his. They just never showed his face.
They just don't show it.
But it's not like a lore thing. It's not like a story thing. It's just like a thing they chose to do as the people making the game.
Yeah, but don't wait until the movie or the TV show to take this nigga helmet. Have this shit be in the game. Do it in the game first, and then maybe in the TV show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying it's not like there's no.
Yeah, a redhead. This is a leprechaun.
Yeah, emotions and shit.
Liev Schreiber's brother.
Whatever. But
I mean, I can see with the Halo thing, I can see them diving into like his child life and shit like that when he's a kid and shit like that. But as an adult, don't take your helmet off. Or if take it off, don't show his face.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm just saying.
I still don't know what Miss Bellum looked like.
Man.
That's a fact. Look at Miss Bellum. Whatever happened to that? Are they making that still?
What?
No.
They're not making it?
I haven't heard shit about it. I think once they saw the costumes and the strings, they said, fuck this shit.
That fucking
I forgot all about that
CW shit.
I still don't know what that black lady looked like that used to own Tom. Tom and Jerry, the black lady used to beat Tom ass.
The racial
You
stereotype.
get out of here, Tom. She was talking like
the mammy,
Jemima and shit. Yeah,
the mammy lady. Yeah, nah.
I don't know what she looked like. It's a bunch of motherfuckers. I don't know what they look like.
Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah, still don't know what Charlie Brown look like.
Oh, speaking of that, I watched Velma.
Hot ass juice garbage.
It's not Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
it's not Scooby Doo.
I watched it as well.
Yeah, it's Mindy.
This is what I'll say.
Hot ass juice.
Even though I don't think it's that good of a show, I do think, like, I just want to know, where did everybody's magical love for Scooby-Doo come from? Because everybody's like super, like, all of a sudden they really love Scooby-Doo. I never heard you talk about Scooby-Doo in your entire life, and now it's in the front Scooby-Doo.
I don't think they
which it is.
I don't think they like Scooby-Doo. I think
they just hate her.
No, I think they saw what Harley Quinn was. It was like, oh, HBO, they're gonna take the same route as Scooby-Doo, but we're gonna introduce Velma and make her the focal point.
Yeah,
they thought it was gonna be something like that. Huh?
The movies make money.
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo make money.
So, yeah, it makes money, but I'm just saying, I never heard nobody talk about Scooby-Doo. Now all of a sudden, because this ain't Scooby-Doo, and they're like coming out the woodwork, like, this is a affront to my religion. like
Scooby-Doo got a movie come out every year, just like Batman.
Yeah. So it's like, but people, you don't hear them talk about it. Now all of a sudden, everybody's still got something to say about Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. Did you? Or did you just hate her and you want to talk shit? And granted, I don't think the show is good. I watched the first 2 episodes and I was like, this,
not hitting.
No, it's just, this is, and I agree with some of the stuff I've seen people say, but I just feel like it's one of them things where, like, it's like, I feel like it's like, okay, I'm just gonna pile on now. It's just fun to pile on to this thing. It's like hating Wale on the internet. It's like, it's like you just doing it because everybody else is doing it, even though, granted, there's no real reason to hate Wale.
None.
But there's a reason to hate the show. Like, I want to distinguish that Wale does not deserve your hate.
Right.
The show might deserve your hate,
but I just doing well too.
Yeah, for real. But you know what I mean, like, fucking shows.
Is it really that bad?
It was not that good. It was not that good. I'll put it to you this way: it wasn't that good. It was just like it's very.
The jokes are very direct.
Yeah.
And, like, you know how people talk about, oh, it's too woke. It does that a few
super
times.
woke, and the characters aren't the characters.
Nigga, I saw a clip where Fred threw like a paper cutter and cut somebody's arm off or some shit.
Yeah.
That stuff is fine because they're over the top, but it's like,
no, that nigga threw it like a shuriken though. That nigga was in a high school hallway.
Yeah. Rasengan. He's like,
so what the fuck, Fred? No fucking ninjutsu.
I don't know, but it's like Fred isn't Fred. Fred's like a rich asshole,
preppy white guy.
Which is, I mean, which also at some point, we're like, okay, that could be Fred because the ascot and all that. But it's like they decided to like abandon what
everything
Scooby-Doo is.
Funny. They try to 180.
They're like, because they're not even like friends. They're not even like a mystery team or whatever. At least in the first, maybe towards the end of the season, maybe they work through the shit and they come together and become Mystery Inc. And then
I saw. Even have a dog?
No,
Scooby-Doo doesn't exist at all.
No.
And I saw something again. This one I don't know if it's true. There's a picture of the Norval and with some black chick. I guess they're dating, and her name is Scooby. Apparently, I don't know if that's true. I saw that picture. Have no idea if it's true.
That's true. I want to be on Twitter that day. Remind me to be on Twitter. Remind me to be logged in.
Yeah,
watching this fucking shit.
Don't know if it's true. Don't know if it's true, but yeah.
But it is this Mindy Kaling's like pet project.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a Mindy Kaling project.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Apparently, it's bad.
Daphne's parents is like lesbians.
Yeah, some lesbians and shit.
Yeah,
it's just and it's stuff like, okay, this is supposed to be like
transgender in this.
I don't know.
Nobody.
Okay.
It's like, okay, it's supposed to be like Scooby-Doo characters and Velma. The Velma is opposed to solving mystery. Like, her whole character is not her character. Mm-hmm. It's like, and she loves mysteries and all this shit. And then she's like, mysteries give her panic attacks and shit like that. It's like weird. Yeah, episodes and shit. It's like, okay.
Do they get a season 2?
I think I see something that it did say that was getting one. I was like,
it's one of the things I think it sort of people hated it into success.
Hate watched it.
Yeah, hate watched it. The hell out of it.
Yeah. So it might get another season. But again,
has Mindy Kaling said anything?
No, not that I've seen.
She better not.
But again, this is also one of the things I could be like,
girl.
it starts off one way, and by the time you get to the end of the season, maybe it's a completely different show. But most people won't get there because of what they did in the onset. So maybe by the end of the season, they're like, "Oh, it's the mystery team." And, oh shit, I got a puppy. It's like, who knows? That could absolutely happen. But
I'm saying, you got to build up to it.
Yeah, maybe, but it's not great.
I mean, I could see how if they actually get together in like a season 2 or 3 and actually start doing mystery, I can see how they can turn this.
They could turn it around
because they can make it really, really. It could be like Mike Tyson Mysteries meets Boondocks.
Some shit like that.
It could be really, really funny.
Yeah, over the top violent stuff,
yeah.
dumb shit, but still, now it's more in line with what we know as Scooby-Doo. But I guess that's why they call it Velma, not Scooby-Doo as well. So you don't associate, which is probably why they did not put Scooby in it, because you would think too much. I mean, I guess you already do, but it's like
I feel like other than Scooby and Shaggy, Velma's the most popular character on Scooby. I mean, on Scooby-Doo,
because niggas is horny.
And niggas is horny and nasty, and that's the most. That's one of the most popular Halloween costumes when that time was around.
Yeah, absolutely. Glasses, orange skirt, turtleneck,
fucking
high socks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that do it for me.
Spread it. Oops.
I hope your sister listening know how much of a nasty fuck you are.
I'm really not. I just blinking.
Let's see. The most anticipated game of 2023, IGN readers have spoken. What is it?
Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, that trailer.
I fucked with it.
That trailer looked really good.
Yeah.
Let's see. They did a poll. So let's see. Number 1 was Spider-Man. Number 2 was Legends of Zelda: Tears of a Kingdom. 3 was Jedi Survivor. 4 was Starfield, which is never coming out.
No, it's supposed to come out this year.
Didn't they say that last year?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but then they pushed it to this year.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, if it don't come out, it don't come out. I don't give a fuck. I'm playing it.
I do. I like it.
I want to play it too.
I thought the shit was coming straight to Game Pass.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes you gotta take time.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Number
5. Final Fantasy. What? That's.
We was talking about that.
What's XV? X is 10, 16?
16, nigga, yeah.
Okay.
16?
Nigga, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Gotta sound it out.
No, I didn't mean. No, I mean I don't know Roman numerals. I just know that.
XVI?
XVI.
I just know that it's 16. I just know that it's 16 because I just know that's the number coming up next
10,
in Final Fantasy.
Okay, yeah. So,
I can't do Roman numerals.
You can't.
Numerals either.
The V is 5.
I know
the X is 10.
Yeah.
X is 10.
That's it.
I is 1. But you gotta do like it's like reverse order. I think like.
Oh, that's only when it goes to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 is like
IV.
IV.
Yeah, it's like this should be fucking me up. And they got add. I'm like add, nigga.
Resident Evil 4 remake is number 7. Dead Space remake number 8. Assassin's Creed Mirage is number 9, and
Japan.
Diablo. I think that's 4.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got it. See,
no,
I just explained. I got it. IV 6.
What?
4.
No, it's 4.
4.
It is 4. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's 4.
Diablo 4 is number 10.
See, Diablo.
So, damn. They got a whole list of shit. Payday 3.
Payday.
It's like number 39. List. Minecraft Legends is 41. Chainsaw Massacre is 45.
Chainsaw Massacre? They got a game coming out there?
Yeah. What else? Ain't nothing else on here worth it. DC Marvel news. The Flash's Ezra Miller's plea deal revealed.
Yeah, to be white is so nice.
See, white privilege has got to be the illest thing on earth.
He got
is it that
to pay like $700 and it just stay out of trouble.
Don't do it. I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again.
He gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else on Ezra?
I don't know.
It's
It's a light sentence. He's wilding, but I think it wasn't for every single thing that he's doing. I think it was for a very specific thing. I think he like stole something or took something, so then he's got to pay his restitution. And then I think I forgot what the duration of time was, but he just has to stay out of trouble. I believe was just the extent of it. I really think that was it. Oh, was it community service? Was it like a year of community service or like a year of staying out of trouble or some shit like that? But yeah, but like a year. But again, I guess if it's not factoring every single wild thing he's doing, it was just for that one, for like the stealing thing, whatever he stole, something or whatever. I guess, but it's like to be rich or rich-ish and white is like a privilege to just do wild shit and just continue.
Or have the juice.
Yeah, that too. And last but not least, Mark Hamill shares the touching reason why he won't return as Joker. It's because Kev's gone.
Yeah.
He's like,
that was my Batman.
That was my man.
Yeah.
It's not the same, so
No
I'm done with Joker. Do you really think he hangs it up forever, or is this just like how you feel because it just happened?
Yeah.
Not that he hangs it forever, because he wasn't really doing it as much as I feel like he was in the past. Because I've seen a bunch of movies that had Joker in it that he wasn't the voice of Joker. So I think, I think he does hang it up.
Yeah.
It's something special right there. Has a special relationship.
I guess. I see it. All right. What else we got? That's it.
I think so.
That is it. Unless chat has anything that we have missed. First picks of 2023.
Ant-Man Quantum.
Quantum Millennium. Oh, the trailer.
Yeah. Kang stomping the shit out of Ant-Man.
Ant-Man Ray Quantumanium.
Ray Quantumanium.
Look pretty good.
Crazy.
Ant-Man. Does Ant-Man catch the fade? Does he die?
No, but I wish he did.
Maybe.
I wish he did though.
Here's the thing.
We love Paul Rudd.
I know, but it was set the tone of the whole phase.
There's so many different variants in this thing, so maybe a version of him does die. Like he might actually die on screen, but it might not be ours, or we'll get a variant back. Shout out to MODOK. They have MODOK in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's Corey Stahl. I think that's his name.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be Yellow Jacket?
Yeah, the dude that was Yellow Jacket. I guess when he crippled in, like distorted distorted his body and shit, and he ended up in the quantum zone, and you saw his big ass head just floating there.
That's not an issue.
What?
I mean, the MCU and the comic books is two different.
Yeah, two different things, and they change things at a time.
We don't care.
I didn't see it really.
What?
MODOK.
Oh,
Only the when he had the
No, there's actually a picture of. There's actually a scene with him when they're like walking into some room. He's behind them, and you can see him.
Behind him.
Because I watched it was a new Rockstars, and they was like doing scene by scene of it, so they slowed it down so you can see it, and it looks. I mean, it looks funny. It looks weird, but it's MODOK is weird, so it's like
I gotta see it.
What you gonna do? Yeah. No, there's no issue with that. Like I think because in the comic books, I think he was just some random ass dude that worked for AIM, and they tricked him into doing this experiment thing, and it gave him the super large brain and made him super intelligent. So like I think this works better because it ties into something that ties into the greater world of the MCU that they built so far. Like he's the villain from the first movie, so it sort of works in a sense. So I'm not mad at it.
So if Kang is fighting Ant-Man, he can't be the big bag for this phase, can he?
No, he can, but there's variants, and he probably. I'm guessing
Kang variants.
Yeah,
didn't he kill all of them in Loki?
No,
didn't in Loki he say he killed all of them after they had a meeting and he killed them?
Yeah, but don't forget when Sylvie killed He Who Remains. She did something that released some shit. I'm thinking. Well, let me not say I'm thinking. I saw a video where somebody was saying maybe what happened was when they were doing the Kang War back in the day. One version of Kang escaped that, and he's been hiding in the quantum zone or whatever, the quantum realm this entire time.
Maybe he was stuck,
or he's stuck there, and He Who Remains was keeping the sacred timeline. And then now that he's gone,
it's open.
He's open, or there's a way for him. There's a way for him to get out, and then he needs Ant-Man's help to do whatever he got to do to actually free himself and whatever. And obviously in the trailer, it seemed like he was trying to give him a deal. I'm guessing to give him time back to spend more time with his daughter because he missed on it.
Deal.
Yeah, so I'm thinking he takes the deal, and he might stop Kang from maybe completely doing something, but I think Kang gets out, and I think whatever Ant-Man does is gonna have effects for the rest of the shit because Kang's gonna be out here and he's gonna start kanging.
Right.
So, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I like it so far.
Yeah.
Will we see Hitmonkey on screen? Possibly. Nah, Hitmonkey is just stupid enough and violent enough just to be mindless, violent in action. Like if Michael Bay did that shit, I wouldn't be mad at that. Like, dead ass.
Put him in Deadpool.
Oh shit, that'd be fine.
Hitmonkey and
that would be fine actually.
Hitmonkey, Deadpool, and Wolverine. you got a fucking classic on your hand. Yeah, I think if they did CGI Hitmonkey, because we not putting real monkeys nowhere. If we do that, that'll be dope, and then it'll be something that because people don't talk about the show that's on Hulu.
Yeah,
but it's a good show. It's very entertaining.
Yeah.
I think if they put that live action or the CGI, I think that'll do good. And it's something different from what we've been seeing with superheroes, capes, powers, and all that shit. It's just like, hey, it's a fucking monkey with a knife and a suit, and you just kill shit. It's a hitman monkey.
Word.
A hitman. Well, it's not a man. It's an assassin monkey.
Hit chimp monkey.
Hit chimp. Yeah. Unless chat has anything else. Thank you for that question, Blue. Mm-hmm. Picks, man. 2023 picks. What's your first pick for 2023, Mr. Heshington? Mr. 15.
So my pick is gonna be a Netflix show called The Recruit. It stars the dude from Black Adam, the dude that grew big, the Adam Smasher, I think is his name in the fucking movie, whatever.
Oh yeah,
He's got that dude in it. Anyway, so like he's like a lawyer for the CIA or some shit like that. And basically like he's new, he just started working, and they kind of had him do like some shit assignment where he was like reading notes that people or emails and letters that sent into like people attempting to blackmail the CIA, like, oh, I have all this information, and if you don't do something for me, I'm gonna expose this information. And he has to like go through and see which ones is real, and then he like finds one and he goes through to like see how credible it is, and it just sets him on like this adventure through fucking different parts of the countries and traveling. And it's pretty funny. I liked it. It was cool, and it was like something to watch. It's like 8 episodes, but it's pretty cool. I liked it. It's a Recruit.
Look at you trying new shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bob Alive.
Yeah. One Piece.
When's One Piece coming back?
It's never went away, nigga.
I thought it was ending. I thought
it's never ending.
I thought the books were ending.
The manga, yeah. I mean, it's not gonna end for like another 5 years. Like, it's gonna take a minute.
But
Jesus.
then the episodes haven't taken a break yet?
No, it's still going, I believe.
Damn, I still got time to catch up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they only do a chapter a week, and the chapter is like maybe 20 pages. So it's like, and his hand, like, it takes a while. So it's gonna be doing that.
I gotta calculate this shit because I really gotta catch up.
Catch up, nigga. You don't have to.
By the time you get there, you might find out you got another sibling. Don't do that. Bob Alive, man. What you got for picks?
You remember we was reading off that it was IGN top anime of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 30 of them.
Yeah.
I watched Monster.
How was it?
How was it?
That's just good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like basically it's about this I forgot what kind of doctor he is. He fixes brains and shit. And he saved this kid, and come to find out the kid, he's a twin of this girl, and this kid, he's like,
is that the one that's a psychopath?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, it reminds me of Law and Order in a way, but this shit is like very dark. It's like very dark. Like the storytelling is really good. It's like one of those anime. It's not like, you know when people say anime is for kids and shit like that. If you watch this shit, you be like, ooh, no,
it's not.
No, it is not.
Who the fuck said that?
People
no,
say
it
that.
is not.
They see moving pictures and they think,
yeah,
cartoons and kids.
This is some shit. If you had somebody skeptical about anime, it's like, oh, all they do is like throw beams and shit like that. No, watch Monster.
Yeah.
Watch Monster. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
So, has anyone seen Chainsaw Man yet?
No, I have not. I heard it's good though, but I've never watched it.
Okay. My pick is this movie on Netflix. I think it's a French movie. It's called Athena.
Wait.
Check that out. It's a story of 3 brothers. I think one is a gang leader, one just came home from the army, and one is a guns dealer. And they come home. Well, the brother that's in the army comes home, and their other little brother was killed by the police. Oh, shit. So now there's like a war going on. The brother that's in the gang wants to fuck up the police station. The army brother's like, nah, chill out. And then it just sets off a whole citywide war. Yo, that shit is the shit.
Is there parkour in that movie?
Parkour, Jace.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like the French invented parkour.
All done in one shot. Yes, it's very cinematically
really?
done.
Oh, that's cool.
Beautifully. Like I want to say one of the best opening scenes I've ever seen in movies.
Oh shit.
So check that out. It's not getting a lot of love. You know, I just happened to check it because I heard somebody else talk about it. So let me check this shit out. And then found out it was pretty dope. It's in French, so, you know, subtitles, you might have to do that. I didn't use the option for the audio. I just read the subtitles, so there might be an option for audio, so you could do that if that's easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, check that out, Athena. Other than that, anything else, my ninjas?
9.
Nope, that's it.
All right, we bike. Ninja vanish. We out of here.
Who's this white girl you sent my phone?
What?